Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel. Sam.
And this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo!
It's a little loud, bro.
Let's go.
Tone it down.
I think it's because Marv has our headphones up a little bit, but that's okay.
Turn my
Headphones up. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here once again. You might have noticed that we are not sponsored today by BetterHelp. There's a kind of a reason for that. We decided to pause our sponsorship with BetterHelp. We've been informed that BetterHelp has been in a legal battle regarding privacy sharing of their customers. So first and foremost, I just want to say, we had no idea about it. Okay, there's nobody that reaches out to us from BetterHelp and goes, "Hey, guess what we're doing?" It doesn't work like that. So to all those that have signed up, I hope that you did benefit from it. To those that, I don't know much about the situation. I did research into it, and I had people help me out with the research. But I felt it best for our podcast moving forward that we stay away from sponsorships that don't necessarily have the favor of the people, but for themselves. So it's on pause for now, and we won't be sponsored by them for probably a long time until the legal thing is done, and everything gets resolved. Yeah, what?
Nah, it just reminded me of that South Park episode where, they were saying, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. It's not our fault. I'm not saying sorry.
It just reminded me of it.
Yeah, so we will have less commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, no bathroom break?
Yeah, there's no bathroom breaks. You gotta take that doo-doo. You're gonna have to... Marv gonna have to get us the dog buckets that he be having. Anyway, yeah. So get ready for an exciting experience. Today, we're diving right into the official release of One Piece Chapter 1116. We'll be reviewing, taking your calls, and engaging with your super chats. It's going to be a fun ride. If you haven't supported us yet by liking this video, please do. If you wish to interact with people like us, we have a Discord, even though I'm not much in it anymore. That's Sebastian's fault.
It's not my fault.
I'd like for you to join. If you can't, watch us at home. Watch us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a nice comment. If you leave a mean one, I will hunt you down. It helps us out a lot, by the way. We will read all your super chats organically. They will not go unread, and we apologize in advance if we don't get to them on time. If you want to send us mail to open up on stream, our PO box is in the video description below. Thank you for always supporting us. Before we say what's up to the chat, and before we go and read super chats, Nerdtaku.
I hope he's here.
Let's go.
I hope he's here.
I apologize, my brother. Me and Sebastian today, we're leaving each other alarms back and forth just to make sure we didn't forget.
Yeah.
I left the house an hour early just to go by Sebastian's house to make sure I didn't forget. And we just chilled out. So we do have whatever he sent us. I don't know.
Yo, Taku, this better not be inappropriate, bro. This is live.
I don't want to show anything just in case. All right. It doesn't. He got us a box.
What's in the
box?
box?
What's in the
He
box?
got us a box.
We're trusting you a lot with this, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I got faith in Taku, bro.
You
got blade or
You got
something?
keys? I got keys. Hold on.
In my book bag.
Your purse?
It's not a purse, bro.
You want to show people the purse and then have a
I
vote?
can't.
You can have a vote.
I can't. I gotta get it, bro.
I got it, bro. You're good, bro.
He wants to show his man purse.
You want to show the man purse? No.
Is this a purse?
Wear it. Wear it the way you were wearing it.
Listen,
No,
it's not
wear
a
it the way you were
purse,
wearing
bro.
it.
It's not a purse.
All right, so get up.
Yo, it's not a purse, bro.
All right, do a 360.
Whatever.
Do a 360.
It's not a purse, bro.
He got a purse on.
It's not a purse.
Yeah, do a poll, bro.
Yo, I'll do a poll. It's not a purse, bro.
Oh, that was different.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, Marv, you want to pull it full screen real quick? All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to have the twins. All right, twins, get up, face the TV, and take whatever is out the box. together. Yeah, and then come back, sit down, and don't show us until.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm confused now.
it's okay, bro.
Take your time.
Take the box. Don't show us just yet. Take whatever's out, and then come back and sit down and hide it from us, and then show everybody.
Listen, man.
Yeah. I feel like this is entertainment right now, right? Everybody's
I hope they're entertained. They killing me, bro. 54%, 52% saying it's a purse. 54. Man.
You're cooked, bro.
Oh man.
All right. So this is from Nertaku. First and foremost, I want to say to Nertaku, you are one of the grinders that are out there. You continuously push content. I just want to tell you, when you made the move to push content, you took on a great responsibility. And that means you're going to have to hold yourself accountable most times, right? So that means you got to keep posting. That means you got to keep grinding. That means you got to stop all the naysayers and don't get too caught up in the views and the likes and all that stuff. So congratulations on reaching 1,000 followers on TikTok. Huge achievement, my brother. Now you could go live. Congrats. I do want to say thank you to just giving us anything in the P.O. box. Anytime fans give us something or donate, like, you don't have to. If you just want to watch us, you could just watch us and hit that like button. That's the most we need. And, bro, you get so close to my face, bro. Every single time,
You keep
bro.
saying it's a purse, I'm going to swing on you.
So, Nertaku did give us something, so do you guys want to pull it up?
There's also a letter. Do you want to look at the letter first, or you want to look at the thing first?
How about we read the letter?
Yeah, you read the letter,
Yeah,
bro.
No, you read the letter.
Why would you have Lotto the letter, bro? Lotto and Nertaku have had zero interaction.
Yeah, I'm actually not this guy who did this.
All right, Lawrence, you read better than all of us.
Oh, that's... I'm reading.
Did you see the Twins takeover? The Twins takeover.
Twins takeover.
Alright. It was... You couldn't indent it, bro? Alright. It says, "What up, Top Fam? It's your boy, Nertaku. I appreciate you guys for all that you do, truly. I have been a long-time listener, frequent caller, and also an avid collaborator.
Collaborator.
It just says
Oh.
collaborator, yeah. I love it.
That sounded very intimate.
I can't describe what this community has meant to me in words because it has contributed heavily into my happiness, which is priceless. So this is a long-awaited thank you to all 4 of you guys. I know you didn't want to put your weebness on display, but embrace it, bros. The Gear 5 Luffy is to thank you guys for all the joy you guys bring to everyone in the community. The Katakuri is for Larry's birthday, and because we both stand him, and it's also to troll Seb for hating. I don't be hating on Katakuri.
Wait, he got it? Let me see.
You want to bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up.
That's
Wow.
awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
This is great.
That is great.
The little cat is cute, though. I'm not gonna lie. He looks like Ice Spice. You guys can't really see it, but he looks like Ice Spice.
Man.
And then that's Gear 5 Luffy?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Alright.
Yeah, those are dope. Can we put this like... This is a good spot, Marv? Yeah? Or should
Yeah,
we put
for
it like
both?
right here?
Back here?
Between you and Lionel.
Between me and
Yeah,
Lionel?
I think that's
Like
that,
right
that
there?
way you can
Yeah,
see it
fine.
consistently, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taku.
Alright.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
You guys are the best book club a nerd like me
Oh
could
my
ask
God.
for. LOL. P.S. Thank you for trolling Seb so hard with your Queen and Sentomaru takes. Even though they were so cap, I thought we were going to break character every time you said something more wild than the last. Much
That
love.
wasn't a wild take.
Much love, your boy Nertaku. See, you call me a troll. He's not trolling. He actually believes it. He actually believes it. It's insane.
Nah, thank you, Nertaku.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
thank you, brother.
Seriously.
Thank you for the kind words.
So
too.
who's
This is
keeping
great.
these, bro?
We'll decide after. Yeah, we'll do like a rock paper scissors.
Dibs.
You can't call dibs.
I
Like
can't call
Lawrence,
dibs?
Lawrence, you have like 20 figures already.
That's why I want another one.
All right, bro. Anyway, thank you, Nertaku. Appreciate you,
so much.
brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry again for forgetting for 3 weeks. I think it was. We're so terrible. I'm terrible. You guys are not.
Shout out to Taku, man.
Yeah.
Follow Nertaku on
Yeah,
all of his
follow-
platforms, man. All of them.
He does a lot of chapter reviews too
Yeah,
on
bro.
YouTube.
I'll be stealing his content.
That's So, do you have a purse or no?
According to the chat, Seb is wearing a purse. 211 voters, 61% said
Listen,
yes.
I've told Lawrence and Lionel for the longest time. Chat knows what they're talking about. Chat knows.
Hey, man.
I always look forward to what they gotta say.
My purse fly, fam.
Yeah, bro.
It's fly.
All right. Anyway, let's say what's up to chat.
Okay.
Let's read some super chats, and then let's jump into the chapter.
All right. Yeah, I see Nerd Taku, the man of the hour. Shout out to him. Once again, please, if y'all haven't already, please subscribe to Nerd Taku on YouTube, TikTok, everything. It will be much worth it. Trust me. Caleb Beltron, Obelisk, Van D. Auger, Brian Tenori, Ciandre Williams, Young Lou, Tyler Mueller, Straw Hat Ray, Vista D. Go Handle Roger, Oasis, Patty Melts, BM Rambo, Gadi Usopp, The Finesser, Leonardo Maldonado, Maximilian Turner, Mick D. Arnolds, Mr. Weibo, Toby, Sav, Luffy Nick, Austin Hart, Twilight Straw Hat, Calm Sanity, Mary Senpai, Miguel Aguirre, KSG2, Mamba Kid, Firearms. Just so many y'all in here, man. Just Call Me Scott, Dylan, Cuddy Flam, Vampire, Monkey D. Sauce, Petite, Lance, just so many of you guys. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Really appreciate you guys being here with us early, and I hope y'all enjoyed the beginning of this whole thing.
Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. It's exciting too, because I think the first part of the chapter is probably going to be better than the last part of the chapter. I will say that. I think for most of us.
We'll see.
But we'll see. It's a good time to catch it right now.
Yeah. We got a couple super chats sitting. We got $5 from Hung Sober. It says, Lawrence was definitely a popcorn reading victim. Hashtag Twin Takeover. Hashtag Best Book Club. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Hashtag Larry D. Clown. Hashtag Marv the Goat. A lot of hashtags in that one.
Wait, what does that mean?
Y'all don't remember popcorn reading?
No, what is that?
It was like when you would be reading and then you could pick like the next person to read, like in school.
Oh.
It's okay, bro.
I think I'm
Okay.
Don't disrespect
You have to
Lawrence.
like pop up and read. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Maybe that was a newer generation.
I was busy getting awards.
Oh my god. Yo, real quick aside, Larry used to have these like reading comprehension trophies in his room from when he was in like 3rd grade, all the way
It's
to
not 3rd grade.
all the way until he was like a senior in high school.
No, that's not
He was-
true. That's not true.
Yo, bro. He was just
That's
they
not
were
true.
just like proudly displayed on his dresser. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're a grown ass man.
All right, one.
Why?
One.
Why do you have this?
They
still?
were from when I was like in preschool,
even worse.
going into. Hold on,
How is that better?
going into middle school. I was at the top of my class each
Oh
time.
my god, bro.
Sebastian's just mad his childhood didn't include any achievements. That's really what it was. He was like, damn, yo.
Listen, bro.
I read well.
Barely. We got another Nakama subscription from Mark Janik Moniquez. I hope I said that right. But enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Mark just also super chatted, €5. It says, hi, you talked about how overwhelming the forces against Joy Boy were. Was the war tech versus Devil Fruits? If so, did Joy Boy make the sea rise against the Devil Fruits? That's a quality take right there. I feel
That's
like,
quality.
yeah.
I think damn, that's interesting.
The question, so he apologized, right?
I think the
So I
question.
wonder if, like,
I think the question is who on the first 20 Kingdoms side had a person capable of doing such things. That's really what it is for me, because it doesn't seem like they had anybody significant on their side. The closest person would be Emu of the Nerona dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I told y'all.
And 𝐴𝐴VANKOV brought that up because he was apparently famous enough to be remembered 800 years later.
Yeah.
Like he's to be talked about. And 𝐴𝐴VANKOV brought that up to Sabo when Sabo said Emu's name to the Revs, like Dragon and stuff. That's the only person I could think of that would be able to, maybe it would be interesting if Emu was the creator of Devil Fruits, but then that would be kind of contradicting, right? I don't know. That's such an interesting
That's
take.
an interesting take.
Yeah.
It is. I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
So like, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna flood the world.
Oh, y'all think y'all slick, huh? Y'all think y'all slick with all y'all Devil Fruits and stuff? Y'all think I won't sink this technology we got?
But I'm thinking, but like, if he ate Nika's fruit, it would affect him though. He just like, I'll be alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be able to swim either, though.
It depends, unless he has a devil fruit that he doesn't have to worry about regarding it being in the water.
Did y'all drop these?
No.
Oh,
Yes,
he gave
you
us
did. Yeah, there's like they're taco insignias, bro.
Oh,
You dropped them.
he gave us a little sticker.
Was it in the envelope? Oh, snap.
I don't even.
Shout out Taku and the stickers.
Yeah, bro. I can't. It's
Oh,
not gonna
all
display.
4 of us got stickers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll put it on my
snap.
laptop probably. I don't know.
All right.
Hopefully
Anyway.
y'all can see that.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway. All right, we got another 2 from Mike Super. It says, "Yo, Marv, let me live." He probably trying to call in. Don't ever accept Mike's phone call, Marv. he not PG-13, bro. We got another 5 from 10 gifted memberships from Firearms. So thank you, Firearms, and everybody who's receiving these memberships. Please throw the W's and the Nakama fists in the chat.
Yes, please.
For Firearms.
Thank you, Firearms.
Another 1 gifted
Guys, we're
membership.
going to start the chapter at 6:20. Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
All right?
Another 1 gifted membership from Cuddy Flam. Thank you, Cuddy. Whoever is the lucky winner of that membership, throw a knock 'em fist in the chat for Cuddy.
Yes, thank you.
Another 5 from Anthony Herrera. Sup, gang? How y'all been? And Seb, you good from last week? LOL. Hashtag evil Germa Seb. Hashtag Mavs and 6. I hope so. I'm good. Listen, I don't regret anything I said. Nothing.
You heard what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it.
I
he
actually
was
watched the
wildin'.
episode too. So
He was wilding, bro.
I'll talk to Dad later.
He'll do anything to win
Yeah,
a
so-
debate, bro. Like,
I'm glad y'all noticed that. This dude be crazy.
Listen, Dad raised me to be a winner. I don't know about y'all.
chill, bro.
Okay. Another 2 from Corey Carozo. It says, "Girthy book club meeting today."
What?
Hashtag LaLucia ain't real. Jesus Christ. Another 5 from BM Rambo. It says, "BBC hold it down with the knockoff."
You guys are inappropriate.
Another 2 from Leonardo Maldonado. It says, "Can you ask the twins to say Elbow?"
Don't tell me what to do. Okay.
Jesus.
What was that?
I was
Jesus.
testing something with the headphones.
Oh, all right.
We got another 5 from Cuddy Flam. Y'all my better help. Hashtag what is this? Ow? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Ow.
But it's like it's got a O in the middle.
It's okay, bro. It's probably
Ow!
just a typo.
All right. We got another 10 from Monkey D Sauce. It says, "I see Larry got their Rayleigh beard going on. LOL. Glad to catch alive again. It's been a while. Hashtag top on top." Thank you.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Don't look at me like that, bro. It's not weird, bro.
Another 2 from Lance Bencourt. It says, "My glorious book club kings, how are y'all doing?" I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm cool.
we good. We cool.
Another 8-month membership to Nakama Status from Young Lou. It says, "Love you guys. Keep doing the Lord's work. Hashtag RIP Shin." Yes.
RP shit?
RIP to our guy. Another 2 from Braden Johnson. It's his first super chat, but no super chat is attached.
Thank you, Braden.
So next time, let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Another 6 from Ben Lowry. It says, "Yo guys, what's up? Just here to say I called where Vegapunk put the snail in the super chat a few weeks ago, and I'm hyped. Hashtag DDT countdown. Hashtag shirts off for Shin." Yes, I remember that. I was gonna shout him out. I remember that one. Another 2 from Bama King. It says, "Hey guys," and Lair Bear. We got another 3 months to Nakama Status from the Finesser. It says, "Seb, come join the green side. We got your boy Saquon." Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Another 5 from Shabazz Clark. "Do you guys think there will be a civil war with the Marines? And if yes, how many sides do you think there will be, if more than 2? Hashtag like the stream." That's a great question.
If there was a civil war?
Yeah.
With the Marines?
I actually have some points to mention about this potentially on the stream itself when we get into the chapter. So
So let's just save it for there.
we can save it
All
for
right.
there.
If you
Shabazz,
don't
a
mind,
little bit.
let us just save for that part. That way you can get full thoughts. But other than that, you guys ready for the chapter? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I was going to read all these Satchel Purse comments, but whatever.
Do you want to read this out?
I feel like we can close that loop before we get into the chapter, just real quick.
All right.
It makes sense.
All right.
All right, 2 from Monkey D Sauce. It says, it's not a purse, it's a satchel, Seb. I know. We got another 5 from BM Rambo. It's not a purse, it's a satchel. Okay. Another 5 from Braden. Yo, so glad to be able to catch a live. Hashtag Larry has good takes. Hashtag Seb trolling. And then love the one from Luffy Nick. It says, my girl got a purse just like it, but it's got a Totoro on it. Hashtag Larry tell him.
Hold on, we got one from.
Oh wow. We did get another $50 from our guy Preston, aka Mr. Music Major, from the Life with Anime podcast. Our guy, it says, again, dope meeting all. Also, Sabo is a better leader than Dragon. Laughing. If y'all haven't already, please go follow, subscribe, tap into Life with Anime podcast. Joe and Preston do amazing work. It's a lot of fun to hang out with them, talk to them, interact with them, and their content is fire.
Yeah, thank you, Preston. Appreciate you, brother. Miss you, man. But let's get into the chapter, guys. I'm ready to do this. I've been wanting to talk about this.
Let's go.
All right, so let's start with the cover story. Today's chapter. Oh my God, Sebastian. Today's chapter is titled Inner Conflict. For the cover story, we are continuing with Yamato's surrogate pilgrimage. The caption at the bottom says, Osuru gave me medicine and dumplings. Yamato is grateful as she receives her parting gifts from Osuru. Men and women show their affection for Yamato. Do you guys have any thoughts on this week's cover story? And we'll start with Lionel.
I got nothing. Honestly, I don't have anything.
All right.
I just feel bad that she has a scar on her face now because what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
All right. Law?
Yeah, so honestly, seeing Otsu have that scar on her face made that moment when I saw Kinemon and her sitting down next to each other, like, more touching to me. Because they haven't been able to do that in 20 years, right? And he hasn't really been able to see his wife in 20 years. I think he saw her a glimpse of her for 1 second, but she wasn't able to see him. And he was saying, and this is before the scar, right? And he said, she's more beautiful than ever, right? Or still as beautiful as ever. And then he sees her now after the whole war is open, and she has this on her face, and it's a big one too. Yeah, it's a now when we didn't know that when we saw them sitting there. So it meant more touching to me that this moment where, like, he obviously, like, who wouldn't? He still accepted his wife even after what happened. And I can't even imagine the rage he must have felt seeing your wife like this, and now, like, the war is over, but, like, all the people who caused or sided with Kaido that caused this, because we all know where it kind of happened when they burned down that village that Big Mom kind of snapped at. It happened around that time, So I felt for that moment there. And I just want to add, Kaido was, from what I see in the cover story, right? We see she's receiving these gifts, and we see hearts all around them. Kaido was wrong about Yamato not being accepted in Wano, right? And they actually seem to kind of love her. Actually, he was saying that they will not accept you because you're my daughter. You're the son of the daughter of an Orge, and, like, they wouldn't trust you. They're gonna view you. They're gonna hate you. They're gonna hold a grudge against you. So they don't seem to have a grudge at all against Yamato. In fact, they seem to love her and accept her and as part of their country, and not view her as Kaido's daughter as a threat, as a thing, right? But also reading this too, and we see that Yamato was given medicine and dumplings, and I was thinking, who's this medicine for? Like, what are you doing? Like, Then it made me think, right? In chapter 11, 12, it says Kunima said as a parting gift, right? And then Yamato, when leaving the pilgrimages, right? I believe that Yamato is after this pilgrimage that she's doing, she's gonna leave Wano itself and go find the Straw Hats. So I think it just hit me now, like, because I think all of these are parting gifts. We saw she's seen what's her name, Odin's daughter, creating a bento for her. Kinemon said parting gift, and now she's getting this medicine. I'm like, medicine. It hit me with the medicine part and dumplings. So I think she's going around for the one last time. They're all giving her gifts. Then she's gonna set sail to find the Straw Hats. That's what I think from the cover story. But yeah.
All right. Seb?
All right. So, again, y'all know me. I don't care much for Yamato as a character. And this cover story is expanding on that a little bit, right? So Lawrence had his whole soliloquy about, like, the people loving her and proving Kaido wrong. And while I agree that that's true, I don't feel it's earned in the slightest.
I get that.
I don't, right? Like, my whole beef with Wano was that, like, Yamato should show the people why Kaido was wrong. On panel, to us, the reader, and to them, like, we should see it. We should witness the moment. And that's why the ending of Wano always felt a little hollow to me. Like, if Yamato's supposed to be this important character, this guardian deity of Wano, there should be that moment that signifies that for them. Where I can see these people having... Why do they have this reaction?
Yeah.
Other than she's attractive and she's tall. It's hollow to me. So, again, I know y'all kill me for my Yamato takes. But, like, what are they hyped about? Other than the fact that she's tall.
Yeah.
And she's beautiful.
She leaving.
Get yourself out of here.
We don't want your
But
kind around here.
Listen, I don't want to be too negative, right? I don't. I cringed a little when I heard Lauren say she's leaving to go to the Straw Hat. I'm not trying to see that right now at all. But I will say this: one of my biggest pushbacks was like, "Yo, she'd be too strong to add to the Straw Hats." Yo, they kind of need her right now, bro. It's looking crazy.
Low key.
It's kind of crazy right now.
Low
So
key.
listen, I'm a man of my. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't see it. I will say, similar to what y'all said about Tsuru, like, I love seeing her. It hurt to see her with that scar on her face.
Yeah.
I hate seeing her without Kinemon.
Yeah.
I want them to be together all the time for whatever reason. Like, just
That's
it's been,
mad cute.
It is. You know, I want to see them together. Listen, I told you, I love that panel.
Yeah.
I wanted Kinemon to go, but I love that panel. If they're gonna be alive, I want to see them together all the time. And shout out to Yokozuna, bro. The dude in the background that lost to Luffy way back, that basically kicked off the whole Wano storyline. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he's gonna be doing other than what he was already doing, but it's cool. It was cool to see him. But
Forget that Yokozuna, man.
okay,
I never liked him. So.
Okay.
He's growing his hair back, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, he a punk.
But that's it for me.
All right. Shout out to Queen's main squeeze, 𝙏𝐸.
She was in there too?
For those who don't know, she's the geisha from the flower capital that Sanji rescued. The one with the pet rat named Chuji. We also have, Sebastian pointed him out, Urashima, who Luffy ended up defeating in chapter 916. I for a second, I thought he was like a really ugly chick. Because I thought there was nothing but chicks in the background. For a second. I was like, yo, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Yamato is massive next to Pseudo.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if I'd be able to see ankle bone. The bag on Yamato's back is also enormous, by the way. I want her to put me in there.
You could fit, bro.
I just want to be in there, bro. I ain't got to do much, bro. The bag that Osuru is handing Yamato has like a devil fruit pattern on it. The last time we seen somebody with like a bag like that had that type of pattern was with Jesus Burgess when he was going to attack Luffy and take his devil fruit, and Sabo ended up stopping him. The last thing I'll say is that Yamato and the debates about her gender fit perfectly with the chapter's title. I'll slide in though, regardless.
Oh, man. It's Pride Month.
I like ovaries.
Okay.
Oh, what the heck, bro? This is all getting clipped.
I like ovaries. Yeah, shout out to Men's Mental Health Month, bro.
Word.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what? Marv, how you doing mentally, man?
Doing pretty well, man. Been
You
a
doing
great,
good?
great month, great week.
Good for you, man. I'm glad to hear How about you, Kings?
I'm a little low right now.
You a little low?
But I'm feeling up because we streaming.
Bet.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? All right, Law?
I'm cool.
All right, listen, man. To all the Kings out there, just know, destined for greatness.
Yo, you say that, but then y'all rip me for having a purse.
Yeah, happy Pride Month.
Right.
Bruh.
No more fake love out here, man.
Yeah, listen, man, you got this, bro. Super chats. Let's do like 10, and then we'll jump right back into the chapter.
All right. We got another 5 from JMill2386. It says, Sebastian Swan, Larry Chuan, the Twains Pies? Twin Pies? Twin Senpais. What's good? Got a sports question. What crews do the Celtics and Mavericks most resemble? Oh, man.
This is a Seb question.
Yeah.
Ah, man. So I'm not even going to the Celtics. The Celtics are like the Gorosei, but they whack, right? They're just super lame. And the Mavs are the Straw Hats. Luka's got to be Luffy, and Kyrie is Zoro. I don't know who Sanji and Jinbei and them is, but those are the big two, right? Like, you know. So, big three, I guess. I can't think of who the third person is on the Mavs right now. You know, so I'll have to switch it up. But I don't want to call the Mavs the Kid Pirates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's probably the closest. Yeah, the Mavs are the Kid Pirates. Kyrie is Killer and Luka is Kid. Sorry, Luka. But yeah.
All right. Next.
Number 2 from Keegan Ryder. It says, Larry, my boy, I'm hyped to hear this theory, bro. Yeah, he was hyping up some theory earlier, bro.
I wasn't hyping it up. I'm just saying.
You came to my house. It was the first thing you said, bro.
I have an interesting theory. I will say that.
We'll see. Another 1-month membership to Yonko status from MJ. It says 4 grown men afraid of reading. Hey, I was not shook. I wasn't shook. I read the damn thing.
Afraid is a strong word. Wanting to is different.
I didn't think it was my place. All right, I'm just saying that.
Like the stream, y'all. We got another 5 from Mike Super. It says, Law ask Wary if you done spun the block, your vote don't count. Virgo over Pika. Hashtag Lionel spins the block. Hashtag Marv let me go off. Hashtag DR harass Seb. Yo, chill out. Hashtag no smoke with Unk. Hashtag strike.
I don't even get it.
Oh, man. Mike, chill out. We got another 5 from Axel D. Vexen. What if the Blackbeard Pirates bring back Rocks? Seems possible since they have Moria and also have Garp, whose shadow they can use. Hashtag Best Book Club. Hashtag Blackbeard Crew. Hashtag Blackbeard Gang.
I do not like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let Rox and Rogers stay awesome, bro.
Let the legends be legends, yo.
Yeah, bro. We can't bring them to buggy level, bro.
Yeah, bro. Another 5 from Mama Kid. What's good, y'all? Hype for the review today, and just wanted to shout out that TikTok live y'all had the other day, taking it behind the scenes. Hashtag Anel is more evil. I know he is. Lawrence.
I think I proved my case, bro.
Listen,
Like, we can watch
Lawrence
this.
just looked at him and didn't say nothing.
Listen, man.
I proved my tape.
A couple subscriptions to Nakama, Yonko, and Yonko status from Garlic D Bread, Soga God, and Awareness. So enjoy all the emojis that come with that. And Yonko is our highest tier membership. So you guys get extra emojis. So throw the Nakama fist up for new fam. Another 2 from Minazuki. It says Hajime yo Kakuza. Okay. I don't know what that means. Is that
Maybe Michael Jackson said that. Let's do 2 more.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. Either.
Another 5 from Anthony Herrera. Don't touch my purse, head at. Another 2 from Soga God. It says, "Hey yo, I swear I won't hang up this time. Love y'all." We'll see, man. We'll see.
All right, guys, we'll get back to the super chats. I want to get back into the chapter. All right. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. Thank you for liking the video if you have already, and thank you for everybody that's listening in. So, guys, ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. The chat. All right. Fair warning, everybody. Vegapunk talks a lot.
He be
So
chatting, bro.
I'm going to have to read and you're going to have to hear my voice a lot. So I apologize. All right. While that's being said, let's get back. The chapter opens up with everyone worldwide questioning if the ancient weapons still exist. They can't believe the war Vegapunk mentioned is ongoing. They don't know how anyone from 800 years ago could still be alive. They want to know why the war would continue if no one knew about it. They demand that Vegapunk explain. During this time, we go back to Pangaea Castle with Emu walking. They make it to a wall, and a picture of Nefertari Lily hangs broadly. We then see Igaram and Karu. They're crying and missing Vivi deeply. We then go to the tomb of Alabasta, where Pell and Chaka are burying Nefertari Cobra. Vegapunk continues his broadcast. I owe you all my deepest apologies, but I need you to understand why. I wanted to create the energy to power the world's industry. And though it is still incomplete, I have finally reached a practical stage of my life's work, the Mother Flame, a fire that never goes out. It is an energy source that will one day enrich the lives of all people worldwide. Unfortunately, One little piece of that flame has been stolen. The fault for this lies entirely with me. What did you guys think about the beginning of the chapter? And we'll start with Law.
Okay. Oh shoot. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about the first page first. So I think it's very interesting that Lily and Vivi look like exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, wow, that's almost like, and seeing how she came from, like, Vivi came from probably her brother's line in my imagine, because if we go back to that chapter, right, as 1085, she didn't go back to the Alabasta because she disappeared, but her brother took over the kingdom. You know, so Vivi's line falls underneath. Yeah, it'll be like that's her aunt. Lily's her Vivi's aunt, but she looks exactly like her aunt, right? So I think Eam having this giant portrait in his room of Lily, and he has a grudge against the Nefertari family, but he also says he desires Vivi, right? Very interesting. I think Emu was in love with Lily.
I was thinking the same thing.
This is my theory.
Yeah, we all had the same theory.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Oh, my bad.
Mine gets a little deeper, so Black
Same.
probably will too.
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just continue, and then I guess Jack could just, do
Yeah,
your
we
thing.
same thought.
Yeah, he was in love. And maybe so this is my thing. Okay, so maybe they're supposed to get married to each other, right? But I think something happened with Joy Boy. Possibly Lily fell in love with Joy Boy and chose him over Eam, and maybe in secret they got married, and then having his child to continue the bloodline of the name D, right? And while protecting and scattering the poneglyphs, that's what happened with that situation. So I just summed it up.
Very like you rap.
And so and we went to the third page, right? I got confused. Hold on. Sorry. You went up to...
I went up to where Vegapunk announced the flame has been stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, and that's all they have there is that a piece of it's been stolen, which we got. I don't know if we knew that already, and yeah, that's about it. All I have really for now.
All right, Seb.
All right, so similar to Lawrence, it had me thinking, like, I think most people assume that that's Lily in the picture. It could technically be someone else, but, like, odds are it's Lily, right? I immediately was like, yo, infidelity, right? But
Cheating.
Just straight cheating, right? Yeah. Whether or not people was betrothed, in love, married, whatever, right? But my mind went to how I always be saying, me and Larry be saying, to be biting, right? I went to Game of Thrones. I went to full Robert's Rebellion, Rhaegar Targaryen, and what's Ned's sister's name? Lyanna Stark. Mm-hmm. How she was supposed to marry Ned. She was supposed to marry Robert. She ended up falling in love with Rhaegar. They got married. The world was like, oh, he sexually assaulted her, and like, you know what I mean? She ended up passing, but that's not what really happened. It was really love. It was really this. They really had a kid. And then, like Lawrence said, the kids from that are the descendants of the D clan. I had the same like theory. I just went, to bid it from this. And like, it's ironic to me that Robert was like the king of the world, right? Of the Westeros. But he like, in his mind, I think he said it, all 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the void that one woman left in his heart. Yeah. And Emu rules in a way that like, he's still not happy. He's not satisfied with what he got as a result. So again, we don't have much to go off to say this, but that's where my mind went. Like full Robert's Rebellion, Game of Thrones. You guys haven't tapped in, definitely watch Game of Thrones. I don't know how you're into One Piece and not also into Game of Thrones, but whatever. But that's where my mind went. I had a little bit more on some of the other stuff here. Alabasta. Every time I see Pal, I get mad. I don't know about y'all. It's still not over it. It's been like 15 years. I'm still not over it. I'm still not, bro. I'm salty.
Zoan abilities, bro.
Oda should have just clipped him, bro. Nobody misses Pell. Nobody needed to see Pell, bro.
I missed him.
No, you didn't. And it's gotta feel wild for Alabasta, right? Like, they're people right now. Like, Cobra's passed, and like Vivi's missing, and like she's not even there for the funeral, right? Yeah. So it's like, who's next in line right now for the throne?
Pell.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Pell, bro.
Is it? I hope it's Koza. It could be Pell. It could be Ygritte. I don't know. One of them.
They definitely ain't Koza.
They could be.
He led a rebellion against them and started a war that killed multiple people.
You're right. They low key should just let Mr. Zero rock. They wouldn't be in this trouble right now.
Yo, bring Bonchan back, bro.
It's gonna be that duck, man.
Listen.
Karu?
Oh,
Igaram will probably be the intermediate ruler.
I can see it being Pell, just one of her guards or whatever, but in general, they should hold some sort of election, man. Elections are important.
Yeah. Democracy.
Okay.
That's it from me.
Lionel?
You know, Sebastian?
Yeah, I'm done.
So my mind kind of went there, but different.
Okay.
So pretty much, I thought the same thing. I thought similar to like, when I was seeing this, I see the picture of like, Lily. I was gonna ask you guys, is that Vivi or Lily? Because they look so much alike. And I see other pictures. Like, remember when 𝐴𝐴 was walking up and he's in that room and he stabs the picture of Blackbeard and Luffy? He has Vivi in his hand.
Yeah.
Then he walks up on the throne when they're talking to Cobra. He's listening on that conversation. Look, having another picture, maybe of Vivi, but it looks like it's Vivi again. Like he's obsessed with Vivi or Lily's lookalike. Mm-hmm. Then when he's walking up, before that, when Cobra's talking, he's listening in. He only gets involved when he mentions Lily's like dynasty and name. Mm-hmm. Then you see him walking up again. He's holding Vivi's picture in his hand. So it's like right here, it shows like he's focused on Lilith, right? And these are the things that I focused on a little bit because what the wording of certain what people were saying. So Emu says after that he says pretty much Cobra asks him about the D and the dynasties or whatever, and he asks about the name. He says I'm familiar with that name. But he's talking about Emu's name. He says, do not answer, I do not seek the answer because I will not provide it. But he says, but I can tell thee what I wish to know. The D is the name of those who opposed us. That's what I focused on. He says the names of those who oppose us. And I'm thinking, okay, who are the ones who are opposing the world government? Or back then. Because he's not talking about back then. Mm. And I go by, and again, I'm going to be jumping around a little bit, I'm sorry. That I thought of what Joy said about Joy and his fraction. Mm-hmm. He said that they were pretty much a robust. It says you might say that they had no other choice. So robust was Joyboy's fraction. Not talking about Joyboy's fraction itself. So that Joy and his team were robust, like lively, strong, healthy. And I'm thinking, okay, again, she has it. And going back to what 𝐴𝐴 says here to Cobra. Yeah, this is right here. So he says pretty much. No, I went the wrong one. I'm sorry, I went to the wrong one. So right here, he says pretty much. He says that, and those who bubble up from every corner of the world bearing the D are nothing but empty husks, ignorant of the meaning of their name. However, then he focuses back on Lily. This recent development has its roots in Queen Lily's great mistake of 800 years ago. And he says mistake. And he says, as does the curiosity of the scholars, and he brings up the void century and everything. Then he says pretty much the spite of the pirates seeking the poneglyphs and the treasure, and not for Lily's mistake on that fateful day. The loaves and poneglyphs were scattered, right? Then he says, and this unfortunate event of the past was disastrous potential explanation was a liberation again of the poneglyphs, releasing them. He says, an actual mistake, simply a mistake, or was it planned? So he's focused again. He focused on the D's. Then he says Lilith. Then he's talking about a fateful day. And I also was talking to Lawrence. I don't know if you guys realize, because the war is going on for 800 for a year. For like 800 to 900 years. I also think, how old is Joy Boy? Because the void century only ended when Joy Boy in a way was defeated. We don't know if most likely he passed, but so Joy Boy's been fighting the 20 kingdoms at least for at least 100 years. How old is he? In his team. They don't elaborate. They just know that they're fighting for 100 years. Maybe it could have been generations, but they talk about Joy Boy himself. That's its generation of Joy Boy ever since then, throughout the 100 years, or it's that one Joy Boy passing, fighting the 20 kingdoms. And eventually he lost. I'm that's crazy to me because we know giants live 100 years or more. We barely see humans live maybe 100. The only one who's around that was Chopper's doctor. first.
Dr. Korea.
Yeah, Dr. Korea. So again, I thought the family, right? But he said that the only thing that got me, because I think they said that Atari has the D in their name, right? And they said pretty much, and we thought, okay, they're mostly the original Ds. But then he says, the ones who opposed us, then you said Lily's grave mistake. She was part of the 20 Kingdoms. She didn't oppose you guys. She was with you. So I'm thinking, when did she get the D name? Then I thought of marriage. I thought of marriage, and I started thinking, and I know people are thinking of, I'm going a little, this is the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to think, you know, people say that the ʍ𝙪𝙀 were, the breeding, which were possibly part of ʍ𝙪's team or whatever. I'm sort of thinking, and talking with the clan, what if ʍ𝙪's fraction of Pirate Crew was just the D clan itself? And I said, and ʍ𝙪 married, Liv married Joy Boy, and became part of the D family. I know I don't know if you really get the names like that in One Piece, but I also thought of, Oda also played this, because I'm not saying like they're a family, but what they also showed, like pretty much, you could be a family without having blood ties. Whitebeard's crew, like he's the father and he has adopted sons. Pretty much the Straw Hats in a way set themselves as a family, and I thought of Ace and Luffy and Sabo, they're blood brothers. That's how I was thinking. What if the D clan are just ʍ𝙪's fractions and they became a family? They became blood brothers. And the D actually stands for the name of ʍ𝙪's pirate crew. And they have pretty much a shared will, inherited will that they all want to achieve and accomplish. Because wills are passed down through generations. They all had, like they said, pirates have a common goal. What if they all had a common goal that they wanted to achieve? And for their will to be passed down, they made a blood bond with each other, or pretty much a bond of brotherhood with each other, and they focused on their name. Because he says like the empty husk or the meaning of their name. Their pirate crew or the name matters. Like for instance, the Rocks Pirates, the Roger Pirates, all those have big impactful throughout history. And what the world government tries to do, they erase their names. They try to erase George Rogers' name. So I think those pretty much the empty husk or the descendants are probably either descendants of ʍ𝙪's pirate crew or pirate team over the lines, and they inherit that name. People who are like them share that will to go against the world government, against the 20 Kingdoms. That's just what I was thinking. That's what I got. And if you look at what even Whitebeard even says, like pretty much that the world government could try to take out blood families and blood ties, but you can't accomplish that flame, that will that they have. Like in other verses, like even when Robin sees Luffy first time, she asks him, why do you fight? Those with the D. So if they're fighters, they have a reason they have an accomplishment, they have a goal, or they have a will. And that the D people are fighters. And that's something that Robin, she saw Luffy, she asked that question. And even Sao, when Sao doesn't, and almost all these don't know the name of why they have it, but Sao says, everybody in my family has that name. So that's what I'm thinking, like, it's an inherited will that they got from the pirate crews and the descendants of ʍ𝙪's pirate crew. And I think they're like sharing that will to accomplish what they couldn't accomplish. That's what I got. That's where my head went to. I mean, there's a little more, but that's, and also I thought it was also funny, like kind of foreshadowing that you could put a D in somebody's name, because I thought of what Oda did with the flashback with Sabo and Ace, that you want a D too, Sabo? Pretty much Sab D Bo. Like something that you could inherit that name or through marriage, or you could take the same type of will they have and get that name for themselves. I don't know. That's what I thought. That's what my mind went to. But what do you guys think? It being the D stands for the ʍ𝙪's pirate crew name. The name
I agree, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. 1,000%.
I can see it.
Yeah?
You think it's an actual name or just the D is by
It's
itself?
affiliation.
Yeah. Okay.
It's affiliation, yeah, in my opinion.
It makes sense because it makes you think of, for example, like how the Roger Pirates they disbanded or whatever. If they all went out and had their own families, right? But they're still part of that crew.
Yeah.
And it's like we're representing with this, and also if you're trying to pave the way for the future with the poneglyphs, D is kind of like, if the poneglyphs are telling a story, so does that initial.
Do you think they have like how the Whitebeard pirates had the crest tatted on their back? Like they have like a D tatted on them somewhere?
Oh, like the Kozuki clan too, like that? I mean, I don't see, I mean, maybe back then, but they don't have it.
Yeah, maybe for the main crew.
And, sorry, the last thing I want to say, the one of the reasons why I thought of that mostly, because when when he says when Im says this, the answer to talking about the plant, was a plant. Then Im says this: the answer to that question must be found within the lily's letter sent to Alabasta. But I have only heard that these speak of Queen Lilies of the Natari dynasty. Why do you hide from Imu? Tell Imu the proper name of the sender. That's what he said. Tell me the proper name. He wanted to hear Lily's full name. Mm-hmm. And he said, you already know Lily's sender. You already know that they gave the name to them. Why do you ask that specifically?
Because he's still hurt, man. This girl was cheating.
So,
and she married that dude, man.
Yeah. And again, when
took his name and everything, bro.
And it's when he says it.
In fact, the Poneglyphs is just a graphic novel of their sexcapades. Why you think he don't want that out there, bro?
You're stupid.
You think he want that out there? Joy Boy just writing on bricks that can't be destroyed about he was clapping your girl? Man, you want that?
I don't know, but you're still. The last thing I was gonna say. Then he says D Lilith, Queen D Lilith or Natari D Lilith. You see Eam's eyes get widened and they get focused on, and he says D, he says D ... He's upset with that name.
Yeah.
So that's my conclusion.
Joy Boy put that D on her, bro.
Shut up.
I'm done.
You should be.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of said some of the theory, but I have it in a way that it'll be very interesting. So Hear me out. All right. Why does Imu have a picture of Nefertari Lily? I think I may have an answer, but not the whole answer, so please bear with me if it's not completely accurate. I think the reason why Imu has a picture of Lily is because he loves her. Yes, I believe Imu is a man. Let me explain. In chapter 1086, ʍ𝐽𝐻 insinuates that Imu has everlasting life. He also states that there was a monarch named Saint Imu of the Nerona dynasty. This dynasty was among the first 20 to create the world 800 years ago. If this was the same Imu back then, he would be the one to prove this is possible. That means that Imu has lived for over 800 years, theoretically. The Nefertari family of Alabasta was also among the first 20 who created the world. Their monarch was Nefertari Lily. When these 20 kingdoms allied together to become the alliance, they vowed always to remain equals to prevent one from ruling over the others as a dictator, creating the empty throne. So, how would these first 20 kingdoms come into contact to create their alliance? There might have been Denden Mushis 800 years ago, but we don't know that. I think the answer lies in the Reverie. We know the Reverie as a council formed by the world government, which consists of the 50 of the world's leaders of the 170 nations affiliated with the world government. But what if I mentioned that the first Reverie happened 800 years ago to create this alliance amongst the 20 kingdoms? This is why we have Reveries now. The first 20 kingdoms created the first Reverie. This would allow these 20 kingdoms to have direct contact with one another. This would allow kingdoms to seek to usurp the others by allying through political marriage. In the real world, in the early days of monarchy, marriages were often arranged for political reasons. This was especially true in Europe, where the balance of power was often determined by who married whom. For example, King Henry VIII married Catherine of Aragon, and it was a political alliance between England and Spain. It made both groups more powerful, but one group usually will overtake the other if they were more dominant. This has happened in One Piece already. Big Mom tried to marry off Lola to the king of Elbaf, Loki. She proclaimed she'd already be king of the pirates if Lola didn't run off on the marriage. A political marriage with Elbaf would have granted her the power of the giants. Again, Big Mom then married off Puddin to Sanji to gain the Germa Kingdom's science and technology. Political marriages are a thing. What if we said the same political marriage to gain power happened with Imu of the Nerona dynasty and Nefertari Lily of Alabasta? Why even bring up the love aspect in the first place? I may be off, but hear me out. In chapter 908, when Imu is in the Chamber of Flowers, he is shown to have impaled a picture of Shirahoshi, cut the bounties of Luffy and Blackbeard, and he was shown to be holding a picture of Nefertari Vivi. It's unharmed. Nefertari Cobra tells the ʟ𝐻𝐽 that when the first 20 kingdoms lost their royal families, new kings were chosen, and that their rule continues today. The names of the first 20 dynasties are no longer found in the lands from whence they came. But Alabasta was different. Even though the Nefertari dynasty counted among the first 20, Lily did not become a celestial dragon, but instead chose to return to Alabasta, where their name still reigns. Hence, the first 19 kingdoms instead of 20. But there lies the problem. She never came back to Alabasta. Instead, her younger brother took the throne. During this time, Emu listens to the conversation between the ʟ𝐻𝐽 and Cobra. He then chose to reveal himself to Cobra. Even the ʟ𝐻𝐽 were shocked Emu chose to reveal himself now. So, why would he? The conversation was about Lily. Emu speaks for the first time and mentions how Lily made a great mistake. Her great mistake of 800 years ago included the poneglyphs being scattered worldwide. Emu doesn't know if it was a true mistake or if it was planned. So the question is, why is Emu confused? If he's angry because she betrayed, is he angry because she betrayed the alliance or because she betrayed her husband? Why would he suggest it was a mistake unless he thought that they had some positive connection or interest? Even after 800 years, he still doesn't know. But when King Cobra is commanded by Emu to say Nefertari Lily's full name, Emu immediately attacks him afterwards in anger. So, what happens in the very next chapter? Emu demands the destruction of Lelouchia and his desire for Nefertari Vivi. Why would he hold a picture of Vivi unharmed when he cut and impaled the others? And why would he desire Vivi? Here's the answer. In this chapter, we see a picture of Nefertari Lily, and she looks exactly like who? You guys mentioned it. She looks like Vivi, right? Why would he keep a picture of Nefertari Lily like this? Well, this is where it all connects. Remember when Doflamingo told Law, the Dressrosa arc, in the Dressrosa arc about how the Opi no Mi is the ultimate devil fruit? Law responded that he knew why. His devil fruit allows him to perform the immortality operation. But if he does perform it, the person with the fruit loses their life, and the person who receives the operation receives immortality. Remember in chapter 1085 when Sabo, Luffy, and Ace were kids eating around a fire? Sabo told Ace and Luffy they both have D's in their names, which they both acknowledge they do. Ace asks Sabo if he wants the D too. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Then he could be Sadibo. I think Oda is telling us that the D isn't passed down through hereditary means, but it's a name much like Nami is a straw hat. So here's my conclusion to this theory. I believe Emu and Lily met at the first reverie. They were arranged to be married for political power. Their marriage was successful, and they were determined to take down the ancient kingdom. Emu fell in love with Lily. Lily was the previous user of the Opi no Mi devil fruit. Lily somehow met Joy Boy as a married woman, and he changed her perspective on life. Maybe inspired her the same way Luffy inspired Vivi. Hence, Lily didn't want to become a celestial dragon and made her big mistake by scattering the world's poneglyphs. She also adopted the middle initial of D from Joy Boy the same way Vivi wanted to become a straw hat. Emu, disgusted with all of her actions, forced her to perform the immortality operation on him, and she passed away. The same way Doflamingo tried to force Law to operate on him. That's why she never returned to Alabasta. That's why Emu's so infatuated with Vivi, because of Lily. And this is why he's lived so long. He's a heartbroken man who loved his wife, and she betrayed him. What makes this even more poetic is that the Opi no Mi is shaped like a heart. To add even more poetry, the first chapter of Luffy's adventure was called Romance Dawn. What if Joy Boy's first chapter of his adventure was called Romance Dusk?
That's the title of the graphic novel? Yo, Marv, play that These Hoes Ain't Loyal, bro.
Wow.
I know you got it.
Stop.
I know you
bro.
got it in there,
Don't
man.
Do that. Don't do that.
That's just jumping, man. You don't even know yet.
Dang.
So, what y'all think?
No,
I love
interesting.
it.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah, interesting. Like, I like it. It's funny. Like, I went a little differently with my end, because I went with having Joy Boy's babies, but
All of it can be true, bro, for all we know.
It's all
of it.
true.
Yeah.
Everything they say about Lily is true, bro.
okay. What did they say? She was an honest woman. Yeah.
They ain't saying that. I ain't hearing that.
But nah, this is dope theories. Like pretty much like I can't wait to uncover what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Broker said your theory is dangerously close to his theory.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
So Larry out here spitting broker level theories, man, on the pod.
Yeah, bro.
I like it.
Yeah. Hopefully I ain't chop it up too much.
Nah, you good. I thought you explained it well.
But I was like, yo, it covers all the bases, so.
My theory was just that ought to be biting. So.
Because well, at the end of the day, at one point she did want to take the Ancient Kingdom down.
Yeah.
Like she linked up with 20, like the other 19, and was like, yo, let's do this.
Yeah,
And then she changed her mind.
Yeah.
Joy Boy changed her mind.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if history repeats itself, Vivi was changed by Luffy. So.
Yeah.
History ain't always that innocent, man.
You think
That's all I'm saying.
you think Joy Boy punched Lily in the face one time?
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably what changed it.
Just like
Nah,
how
bro.
That's probably what changed
how
it.
Luffy did the Vivi.
Y'all keep trying to duck behind. No, bro. There was infidelity happening. I'm
All right.
telling you.
Anyway, let's hit super chats.
All right. We got another 5 from Kyler Thompson. It says, I just love you guys. And One Piece, Kid versus Smoker. Who comes out on top? Kid.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is how we come. This is how we coming for Kid, bro.
What happened?
This is how we coming for Kid, bro.
I'm gonna be real. Nah, because honestly, I do got Kid over Smoker, but where's Kid's hockey at? They turning Smoker. That's my
There
question.
you go.
You need basic hockey.
That's
to hurt
the number.
Smoker.
And
Where
did
is-
we
where
see
is-
that from Kid?
Where is that from Kid? That's
Did we
the-
see it though?
Push it, man. Stand on it. Y'all got Smoker then?
I mean, he can't hurt him though.
You got Smoker. That's
can't.
crazy.
He can't hurt him.
That's insane, yo. Y'all really be wildin'. We got another €2
Just
from
because you got
Broker.
hockey, you don't mean you got it.
Yo,
Yeah. You did say that earlier too, though, Sebastian.
y'all gotta chill out, bro. Y'all gotta chill out. I'm not even getting into this, bro. Another 2 from the Broker. That one person talk. Thank you, Broker. Another 12-month membership to Warlord status from John Hill. It says, been subscribed for a year now. My life is way better today. All because of the pod and Larry's takes. Does Magellan come back or no? If so, how? I think, one, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
We
Appreciate
absolutely love
that.
hearing that stuff.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know what impact we've played in your life, but I'm glad it was a
Thank
positive
you.
one. And yeah, Magellan has to come back.
Yeah,
he's
he
already
came-
been there.
Yeah, he's already back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
Kinda. But yeah.
As far as what role he has to play, I don't know.
Nothing.
We've seen him recently. Another 2 from Cam. It says, at the job showing Boss Lady your pod. Shout out Sherry. Shout out to Sherry.
Shout out to Sherry, bro.
Yeah.
You better pay him extra.
Pay him that extra.
I want that extra $1 in his check.
Another 5 from Kirby. It says, Lawrence has a 500 berry child support bounty, and he definitely has kids from the Void Century. Hashtag Emu got the gat. Hashtag DDT countdown. The DDT is coming.
Wow.
It's coming.
I don't even know how to respond to that, but okay.
Same way you don't respond to your kids. Another 2 from Soga God. It says, put dude's theory in reverse. World government flooded the world. Maybe. It's possible.
Possibly.
Another 5 from Skylance. Mike Super about to catch the smoke in the aux tourney. Hashtag Seb barking like Sanji. Hashtag Zoro over Sanji. Hashtag Stussy deserves a conch.
There's a what?
It's Skylance crapping on Sanji, saying that Zoro was better for her than Sanji was.
Yeah, I saw him barking in that newest
That was
episode.
what he was referencing.
That's me, bro.
But yeah, the aux battles is happening. I don't know if everybody had a chance to tap in and make their 40s, but hit up Chris for information on the aux battles in the Discord. We got another 5 gifted memberships from Left Wayne John Wayne. So everybody who was receiving these memberships, please throw the knock on a fist in the chat for John. Another 2 from Joe Galagos. Larry got the W takes because them reading trophies.
Damn right.
Another 5 from Bill. It says, is saying that you would be willing to take out your dad the wildest thing ever said on the show? No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's top 5.
It's probably top 5.
Yeah, it's top 5 for sure.
Definitely up there.
Yeah.
Because that was wild.
Dad understood. Another 5 months to Yako status from Cheesy Wombat. It says, simply put, Hashtag bang bang buggy gang. Thank you, Cheesy. And don't ever let that die. Another 2 from Orion Jacobson. The boys are all here. Larry, Law, Larry, Seb, and Law. Oh man. Another 7 Canadian from Shabazz, it says. Going to send Sebi Wednesday Adam cosplay and black lipstick to go with his purse. Hashtag fruity D Sebi.
Nice.
Disrespectful. Another 6 Canadian from VFS. Happy to make it to another stream. What are expecting scaling of this giant robot to be? Hope it's ridiculous. I mean, if it's a member of Joy Boy's crew, like I have high hopes for what it's capable of. I don't know about y'all.
If it was scrapping with Joy Boy, yes. If it wasn't, no. In all honesty.
I don't think it's part of Joe Boy's crew. It might be officiated or some means or mostly just part of the ancient kingdom. But
It's just Frankie, bro.
That's what I was thinking, but
I don't know. It could be, but I don't know. Because I know you said sorry, Joe Boy, so yeah.
it'd be shutting down the coming back to life. I don't even know, man. So what's up with that?
I mean, Frankie was shutting down with no cola.
It's true. It's true, man.
But I mean, he was able to talk and walk still, but just not fight.
Ow!
We got another 12-month membership to Yonko status from to Nakama status from Playdead. It says, Yonko now, what would my pirate name be and yours? What would y'all pirate names be?
Wait, like my avatar?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever thought of this for myself.
No, I have.
Never.
I have.
Yeah, I know Lionel's already. He talks about it all the time.
What would it be, bro?
It's between. Dang, where was it again?
The Armament Pirates?
No, that's the name of my crew though.
Well, so what's your name, bro?
Isn't that
Like a pirate name?
Huh?
What's your pirate name?
Oh, pirate name. I'm thinking. Yeah,
Is he
that's
saying
true.
pirate name?
Yeah, like what would your epithet be?
Epithet?
Oh, it'll be I think Warrior Fist.
Warrior Fist. Okay.
Warrior Fist. I want to say Warrior King, but that's more towards the Bible, and I don't want to like be disrespectful. So I'm gonna. It's either I want to say Warrior Fist, and I'm the
Back shot.
Back shot?
Yup.
That's super pause, bro.
Back shot.
No, seriously, what's wrong with you, bro?
Glutton God.
That's like from One Punch Man, if you know that.
I don't. That exists? That's a person?
His name is
The
Pig.
hedonism bot. The hedonism pirate.
I don't got one yet. I never thought about this
Yo.
ever, but I'll come up.
Larry
with
just
something.
made up his just now.
But that's like that's just crazy. I don't know why.
Yo, we gonna send back shots, bro.
Come on, bro. The Hurley Pirates. All right. For Lawrence, I guess.
Yeah.
Another 20 from Skylance, it says. Yamato is such a useless character.
Oh my god.
Gee, I didn't even say all that. I didn't even say all that, Sky.
That's crazy.
I didn't even say all that. Give us a cover story of characters who actually mean something to the story. Yamato only filling in these cover stories because Vivi to the Straw Hats is becoming reality finally. Jeez, bro.
Just like coming out.
I didn't even go that hard on her, bro.
Yeah, you gotta meditate, bro. Get that hate out your heart.
We
bro.
got the exact opposite super chat from Kirby. It says Yamato equals Oda drawing Yiddies. I have no beef.
Yeah, bro. Anytime Yiddies are involved, that's it. I'm good.
Another 5 from Terrence Matthews. I swear I swear Seb with every post East Blue member when they were teased to join, you're like, oh my god, they annoy me. I hope they don't join. LOL. That's not true. That's not true.
It was. I know Vivi was one.
Vivi was like the only one I was adamantly against.
I was against Usopp, bro.
You're still against Usopp.
You knew he was in the group before you even started the show, bro. You knew that already.
I was like, please don't.
I love Robin joining.
It's like watching Boys in the Hood and you want Ricky to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just zigzag, bro.
Yo, he ain't used none of that athleticism.
None.
D1 scholarship to USC.
Bro ran in a straight line.
Full ride, bro.
It's like watching Scarface hoping he would live at the end.
How he gonna make
I'm
it?
like, bro, please just don't have Usopp.
He don't
join.
even cut.
Anyway, let's keep going. We're gonna give 3 more super chats.
Yeah, another 9 months to Mount Nakama status from Anthony Herrera. It says, love y'all bros on Nika. Thank you, man. Another 5 from Kirby. It says, we will see Yamato, Cross Guild, and Blackbeard cross paths on Wano. Thoughts on who comes out on top? Gotta be the Blackbeard Pirates.
Yeah.
Right? If it's gonna go down, it's gotta be the Blackbeard Pirates.
Cross Guild.
He'll defeat Yamato and it'll be off panel. That's really what it's gonna be.
He didn't say Blackbeard specifically, the pirates.
Blackbeard will be involved with like 3 other people. Yeah.
It's just gonna be Yamato, so it's gonna be.
And then people are gonna be like,
And Buggy
Blackbeard's so good. Duh.
Buggy will come out on top somehow. Even though they'll lose, like he'll find a way to finesse Pluton or something. Another 2 from Cuddy Flam. It says, let him cook. I don't know if that was me, you, Lawrence, or Lionel who was spitting at that time, but thank you.
I think it was Larry.
It's probably Larry.
Yeah.
And then we got another 20 months to Yako status from our guy Strahd. It says Debo theme plays, as you could hear Larry sing in the background here. And that's just this last one. Another 7-month membership to Nakama status from Kremit. It says 7 months, man. Doesn't seem real. Love you guys. Thank you,
Thank
Kremit.
you. Appreciate it.
God, thank you. Guys, we'll get back to the super chats. We're going to go into the next part of the chapter. All right. We see Stussy and Edison talking. Stussy is asking about all the major shaking going on. I had an inappropriate joke. Edison tells her he's stunned too. The labo phase and the basement lab have been halved. I've been halved. CP agents fell down to him. Now he can't make more clouds, island clouds, for the Straw Hats.
I just got it.
Edison tells her one of the Gorosei are heading her way. Stussy wants to know if she can release Kaku. She'll stop him if he goes after the Straw Hats. Edison tells her he gets it. He's sorry for making her do what she's done. Even though Kaku's a friend and conflict shows humanity, he wants her to follow her heart and do whatever it takes to survive. She cries and says she will. Vegapunk continues his broadcast. Around 2 weeks after the theft of the flame, the sky over Lelouchia shone and with a powerful light, and the kingdom vanished without a trace according to reports. After that, I observed the first signs of worldwide earthquakes. As a scientist, with utmost pride in its development, I can tell you this: nothing but the Mother Flame could have created so much energy. The flame that I created was used to activate an ancient weapon. During this explanation, the revolutionary commanders are shocked. Vice Admiral Camille and the Milk Maiden Moda are shocked. King Elizabello demands that Dagama to investigate these claims on Lelouchia immediately. Vegapunk continues his broadcast while putting his head on the floor. I know nothing about who might have carried this out, but the best results speak for themselves. My actions have led directly or indirectly to the loss of many lives, a fact that weighs most deeply upon my soul. I am so sorry. I have inadvertently proven that the man-made disaster that once sank the world is possible again. In the past, there were 3 ancient weapons, and Joy Boy attempted to preserve them for the future. Why would he do such that thing for such dangerous things? Have we not sunk far enough? Who is the true evil here, and who fights the good fight? The day will come when all the answers are laid bare, and I warn you, that moment will come when we reach the precipice of the world's drowning. The Void Century is still ripe with mystery. However, some learn the truth. The king of the pirate crew. During this explanation, the people of Vegapunk's hometown say it's not his fault. Momonosuke and Kinemon realize Pluton is an ancient weapon. Crocodile listens in, Fishman Island is nervous, Garp is overeating, Sengoku is overeating, and Akainu wonders how much Vegapunk will say, as Crocus grimaces with Laboon. What did you guys think about this part of the chapter? And we'll start with Seb.
Alright, so Stussy looking to free Kaku was interesting to me. I love the phrasing. It connects with the title of the chapter, you know, the inner conflict, that inner calling, like that inner conflict is what is a calling card of humanity. I like that a lot. Stussy, even though she's a clone, has shown more humanity than even most of the CP0 agents, I feel like. Yeah. Personally, I think her story, like she mentioned like where she's going from here, like what purpose does her life still have. The fact she considered Kaku's a friend was cool to me. I don't think it's back with CP0. I don't think she can be back with them. I do think she ends up connecting with Weevil at some point, or at least Miss Buckingham, like the real version of her. I think that there just has to be some point to that she's that person's clone and etc. Probably some Whitebeard connection or whatever, something, I don't know. Vegapunk's remorse about, you know, who did it and like him saying sorry and everything, like the messaging reminded me of Water 7 and Tom's speech to Frankie about how like, yo, I know you created the battleships, but like what happened isn't your fault, etc. Yo, it rang hollow for me with Vegapunk. Frankie built those ships, and then like Marines used them for whatever they did. Like Tom built his ship, and then Gold Roger used it to sail the sea, and then people labeled him whatever, right? Vegapunk, yo, you know, bro. Like you're too smart and you're too involved to not know, right? Like there's like, how do I say this? Like there's a burden there. His intelligence there is a burden that he has to bear with how smart he is and how connected he is, right? Like I know it was stolen, but it was stolen by you. Like it was stolen by one of you, like an inner version of you, a copy of you stole it and gave it to them, right? So it's like, to me, he's not absolved, yo. Like that sorry not absolving nothing for me. Like it didn't hit for me. Like that he felt bad. Like I know he feels bad. Like I know he does. I know it's true. But ultimately, you did this. Whether intentionally or not. A version of you gave this I mean, maybe I'm jumping the gun, but then later in the chapter we get confirmation who stole it.
Yeah.
It was you who stole it. A version of you, a section of you, that evil part of you, that gluttonous part of you stole it and created this fiasco. So, I don't know, man. His crimes against humanity ain't forgiven. To me, but it is what it is.
Sebastian's like, hang him.
No, listen, I'm not saying he's evil or not. I'm just saying, like, that sorry stuff, bro, get it back in blood then. Like, do something for real. Like, this telling stuff is one thing. I want to see what Vegapunk actually, I mean, he's already passed now, technically, but, like, I want to see what he actually does to make it right. You know? But that's me. The piece that he said about the Joy Boy and well, not Joy Boy, but Joy Boy and the actual the weapons.
Yeah.
Like, why did he create these? Why did he unleash these on the world? Like, who was really right or lwrong? It's going back into what we said last review. Like, there's more nuance. There's more, like, somebody's perspective will have to be given. Like, you'll have to have your own thought process. Luffy and Robin and them will have to have their own ideas of who was right and who was wrong in the situation. And if what we're telling in the past is true, or what we were theorizing about like Lily and Emu is true, it's like, yo, like Joy Boy's a pirate, right? Like he goes where he wants and takes what he wants. That doesn't always lead to like the Luffys of the world. Like that doesn't always mean this person is Luffy or like Luffy. Most pirates aren't. And like I think the One Piece community needs to start looking at Joy Boy as a potential like, yo, he might not be that good guy. I still think he is. I still think there's always going to be gray areas. Luffy's not always looked at as a good guy. I know we've argued about Luffy's crimes against humanity with the Impel Down escape and what resulted of that. So just know, like, he, like Luffy, potentially is this, like, morally gray character who's going to do what he wants to do to save the people he cares about, to do things that he wants to do at all times. And that doesn't always lead to, like, the best results. And this could, like... These ancient weapons could be his Impel Down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I read when I got that. I thought it was interesting about the Akainu and Sengoku piece of this. Yeah. So when I first read it, I was like, yo, how much do the fleet admirals know? Right? Do they know that the world government has this plan or whatever, that they're going to sink the world? Because why would they fight for that? That doesn't make sense to me. So I was wondering, like, why Sengoku was stress eating about it, which was funny as hell to me. And Akainu was like, yo, how much are you going to say? And then I had to reread it again, and I think their focus was highlighting pirates that have done this. I think that was their issue, right? Like, they don't know about the sinking, per se, but them saying, yo, the Roger pirates discovered the truth. Like, they're glorifying this legendary pirate crew even more than I think that any fleet admiral would want, because they're going to inspire more pirates to go do the same. So that's where my mind went. At first, I was like, yo, wait, hold on. How much does Akainu know, and why is he down? But I had to scale myself back a little bit with refocusing on the Roger pirates, because I was like, that kind of breaks the story for me. So when I got the super chat about like whether there will be a civil war and stuff with the Marines, when I first read it, I was like, okay, so Akainu's just going to back whatever the world government does, because clearly he knows he doesn't care. But now, like, after rereading it, I was like, okay, if there is a civil war, he's going to be against the pirates, period. if there is a breakup of the Marines, whatever the pirates are doing, I'm not with that. I think that's the focal point that we need to have with Akainu. And I think that's what they were trying to emphasize with that piece of it. Because I know there was some confusion there in the community a little bit. But that's my take on it, personally. I think that's all I have. I might have had more, but I can't remember. But shout out to Crocus. It's always good seeing Crocus in the booth. Yeah, that's it.
Lionel?
I felt the same thing with Stussy, like, and I thought like pretty much again when the CP9 people first betrayed the Gallia family, Paulie and all them, you know, and how long they've been with them, and then we go back, you know, like, you know, I mean not go back, we go ahead and we see Stussy, like I said, they Rob Luce and Kaku get a taste of their own medicine, but they never showed how regretting or like how it felt or the friendship they had. Like, if that even mattered to them. Like, Kaku only showed a little bit of, like, saying that... Kaku, Zoe just told to respond to, for Paulie, saying that pretty much you guys are fired or whatever to Kaku or whatever. Kaku didn't really show, like, if he cared or he felt something, whatever. But this, I found that, like Sebastian said, Slushy's a clone who's showing more feelings and understanding and regret that she betrayed a friend. While these people who are, like, humans... Again, because they did the same thing to the Gallia family, and they had been there for like how many years, and they legit thought they were friends, and you guys like, you know, were to take them out, no problem, like cold-blooded. Well, she's a clone, and we don't even know. I don't even know how long she's been a CP9 person. They never showed that she was a CP9 person, like, you know, as a kid, you know, training or like, you know, or going into pretty much training with them or when they became friends, because they were shocked that they betrayed him. But like she showed us she's more remorse over what she did towards them than they had did to the Gallia family. And again, it's funny that they are assassins; they're cold-blooded people, and she viewed them as a friend, where they're just regular shipwrights who are trying to build or fix ships for people who are trying to sail. Like, you know, so I just find that's kind of funny that she like it's just like two sides of the same coin but different. What Oda did right here. And like it's like an nuance to what we had back then, but it's a different way to look at it, you know. And he still like Kaku showed that he felt something a little bit when she said that and did that. I don't know. I didn't honestly when Vegapunk was saying the whole apology. It was just like him just speaking. Like I didn't think anything of it. Honestly, I didn't. I did try to understand what Akainu and Sengoku's things about it and question if they knew. Because that's the whole time, does the Marines know? Obviously, not all of them, but the ones who are important, like the Admirals who are like most connected. You know what I'm talking about? Shut up.
Everybody's important, man.
You know the Marines. We know there's no Vice Admirals that know this and whatever, but you know.
Garp, I know. Garp do know this.
No, that's something Garp most likely does know, because once he's connections with Sengoku and Kong, and like, you know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, my point is, does the Admirals know this? Because I'm not saying, and maybe. You know, what's her name again? Tsuru. Like, I don't know, because she's very intelligent and smart, but she's also every time you see, she's really close to Sengoku. So I don't know if she would know, but like, because she's just like, whatever. Well, so Sengoku's the one who's stress eating, and he's retired. Like, before he was like, I don't care, like, I'm retired or whatever, but now he's, what? What's up?
Yeah, I think Sengoku, like,
Stop.
No.
What?
Just stop.
What?
Be hidden. No. Maybe back in the day.
Marv, you got like a spray bottle?
Yeah,
we gonna spray him like a.
I'm chilling, bro.
Like, anything else?
Y'all don't ship them? Not even a little bit?
No.
Back in the day?
I don't even think about it, bro.
Alright, man.
Maybe lose my thought. I'm done.
All right, Law?
So yeah, I actually have a decent amount here. So just going back to like the CP agents, I thought it was interesting that they get punished for failing their missions. You know, but no surprise there because they're with the government they're working for. But like, their punishing kind of seemed like they're punishing pirates, and they're punishing CPOs all the same for failing their missions, right? And Stussy, Kaku, and Lucci were actually friends, and I could kind of see that from the way, even from Rob Lucci, right? We see that Kaku has his reaction here, saying that it was more than one. I want to say I would add. I think Kaku kind of has feelings for Stussy, right? But Rob Lucci too, because when he was speaking to Marcus Mars. He asks for Kaku's protection, right there. But also, the amount of shock that he had when Stussy like turned on them was real. And he also goes, he couldn't understand why she did this. Because if you think about it, yes, they're assassins, but they're more than work associates. They're teammates. They're like almost like, for the lack of a better term, brothers in arms. You know, so they fight together. They live their lives together because they're on the same team. So anyway, they're watching each other's back. So you kind of build up a certain friendship, different from the working as for the shipwrights. It's because they're doing this, but that's not their world. They live in this agent assassin world that they do.
That's
right?
a good point.
So outside that world, like, this is just a job. But the world is like, no, we have to rely on each other because my life's on his line. I have to protect him and like this. So the friendship they're going to build up is going to be real to them because their life's on the line here. They're supporting each other in a way, watching each other's backs. So I just wanted to add that, right? And then on page 6, we got a confirmation that I believe that, the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽 have and 𝐸𝐴𝐚 will have an ancient weapon, right? But I want to add that in chapter 1084, the guards mention that the people go missing if they saw it, right? And one other guard called it the lost chamber, right? And then he gets shushed by the other one by saying don't say it too loud, not even as a joke, right? So I'm getting to something. And then we have at chapter 761 that Law questions Doflamingo why a fallen CD has the power of the celestial dragons, right? Doflamingo explains because he knows about a crucial treasure that exists in Mary Joa, right? And that very existence of the fact, right, would shake the world to its foundations. And it also says that the ʔ𝐴𝐴𝐴 fruit, that specific day, he would have been able to use it on Mary Joseph's treasure to seize true world power, right? I think Doflamingo knew about the ancient weapon, one, and that's why he was holding over the CDs, right? And it seemed from that conversation to me, though, to use the ancient weapon, you might have to be immortal, right? Because I always questioned why the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽 support 𝐸𝐴𝐚 so much. Why is he, if they're these strong conquerors and they have this, this ability where like they can regenerate from everything, why so much supporting 𝐸𝐴𝐚? Right? I never understood that. Like, why him though? If no one's supposed to take that throne seat, why are you letting him take it?
Yeah.
Right? But then Doflamingo is saying that if he would have had the ʔ𝐴𝐴𝐴 fruit, he could have seized the power of the ancient weapon, what I believe, right? So I think the immortality and the fact that 𝐸𝐴𝐚's able to use it links somehow with the ancient weapon. And I'm not saying all of them, right? I think it's just that specific one at this moment.
Is Uranus?
Yeah, Uranus, that maybe you have to be immortal or have the power of immortality to really use that ancient weapon.
Could be.
Yeah, just a theory I thought of, right? And going with Sebastian saying on page 7, Vegapunk's apology, I'm like, he says, dude, you said you don't know who carried this out? Come on,
I thought the same thing.
Like, come on. Maybe you don't know who stole the piece at that time. Like,
Just more lies, bro.
Maybe you don't know who stole the piece of the Mother Flame, but you didn't know who did this, right? Because I don't know why Vegapunk is acting like he doesn't know, right? Because the type of the world government are, right? He knows who the type of the world government are, who they are, the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽, how they operate, and who the type of people they are, right? And maybe I thought of, all right, maybe the Vegapunk maybe had not have told the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽 themselves about Mother Flame. Because I just think the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽 doesn't know all about what he's doing, but like, what if he kind of had Mother Flame on the racks? Where like, that's my thing. Because they never talk about it with Vegapunk himself, only with York, right? He's never mentioned Mother Flame to them. So I'm thinking, I don't think he told the ʍ𝙗𝐽 about Mother Flame, that York secretly stole that and passed it to them, right? Without his knowledge, obviously. So I thought, wait, I never saw Vegapunk and them have a conversation or a link, like, because they would try to take all of it, from Vegapunk. But I think this is all happening in secret. So when I started thinking about that, I was like, maybe. But either way, you know who you're dealing with, who knows your operations, But I don't think that they know about Mother Flame, right? And so yeah, but to me it just shows but putting stuff together, it's like it shows that genius doesn't equal wisdom, because you should be able to figure
Bars,
it out.
bro. Damn.
Damn, bro.
Bars, bro.
Bars.
Because also,
Don DeMarco.
You see he adjusted his glasses out there?
Yeah.
You see that?
because the reason I say that, right, is because Vegapunk.
Bro, you're an anime guy.
Yo, he said.
Because the reason I say that is I say he knows the type of people he's dealing with, because he legit says when York says I'm going to be a celestial dragon, he says he calls them the ghastly horrid people, right? So in the ʍ𝙗𝐻𝐽, that's them, right?
Gus.
Yeah? So he views them as these ghastly people, wicked people, and Loki wants to be one of them, but he views them as wicked. Yet, you're going to question who did this? Like, who has the power, who has the means, who has the want to do this, right? That's why I said that quote over there, that genius doesn't equal wisdom.
More lies, man.
Right? And so then, all right, let's talk about what I was saying, right? I saw something very interesting with the 8th page.
Tell me what you saw, bro.
Joy Boy reserving the ancient weapon for the future makes me think that, was it really intended to be used, what was the real intended use of them, right? As in, and did Joy Boy ever call them ancient weapons?
He called it, it's Mr. Nasty Time.
It's Mr. Nasty.
What are you even
Nasty Time.
What are you talking about?
Just like, all right, we know that the world government.
The wrong kid died.
Listen, bro. I'll tell you, them poneglyphs is just Joy Boy and Lily Sexton.
Okay.
Come on, bro. You need to stop, bro.
Yeah. Right? So we call them ancient weapons now, but what if it could have been like propaganda by the world government, right? Because the whole thing, they didn't want people going after them, right? They wanted to keep that power for themselves, controlling the masses and everything. Just like, we hold the power. Don't go after this. It's taboo. It's wrong, right? Ancient weapons, mass destruction, all that. But they're using them. They have one, right? So what if, come thinking like, if Joy Boy wanted to preserve it for the future for everyone to use, what if they weren't really weapons, but they were made into weapons or used as weapons, So I was trying to thinking about that, right? Because the world government always wants absolute power, right? And because it looked like he wanted to use it for the betterment of the people. Is why I'm bringing up Joy Boy's idea, because I'm thinking, what would be the point of people having these things, and that's just for their betterment, because people are just going to use it on each other. Like, if they're just weapons, if there's no other function besides weapons, what is their betterment? Why is this for the people? It doesn't make sense. But if they were, used as something else, right?
That's right.
That makes sense.
You saying that, why would Joe Boy do that? It made me think of that video you keep on saying, I don't want peace! I want problems always! Joe Boy was like...
Always.
Right? Because, when we think about it, think of Shirahoshi, right? The mermaid princess. She's...
I don't like to think about her. She young, bro.
I mean, not in that way. But think about it. She's so-called an ancient weapon. But if you look at her, she's nothing like a weapon, right? She's this young, innocent, kind of scared.
She ain't innocent.
Little mermaid.
She let her mom's killer go, bro.
Yeah, she did. But she's not a weapon, right?
She weak, man.
So, yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking she's not fit for battle. She's not fit for war. She's not fit for combat, like any of that way. But she's considered, by the world an ancient weapon. So it made me think, I don't think that was their intended use. What if they're used for something else? I think the world government labeled as weapons to stop people from pursuing them. Yeah. And it all depends on what we talked about, right? Who you are as a person and how you use it. The type of person you are. And then you talked about the Akainu thing. It seemed like he's getting angry, kind of like the Gorosei are. So I think made me think he knows not exactly what they know, but more than I thought about that. And that's all I have for now. What you got?
All right. Glad to know I was somewhat on the money with Kaku last chapter. I did kind of call it. He might fill away. I'm actually on the opposite side of the fence with Seb on the whole Vegapunk and the satellites and stuff like that.
Man.
Sebastian brought up the fact that this is just him. I feel like me and Sebastian have the same thought process, but I'm on the opposite side, meaning it's comforting to see Vegapunk's satellites showing different emotions, Sometimes I think I get so caught up with them being separate entities that I forget that they also are him to a degree. But it's just nice to see a piece of him is being witnessed through other means. I don't have the same disdain that Sebastian has, right, for Vegapunk, but I kind of congratulate him because it's an apology from Vegapunk is super powerful. He's admitting to the world that he created a weapon of mass destruction, but he's calling it a weapon of mass destruction, right? Like he's saying, hey, I created the Mother Flame. I didn't create Uranus. But the Mother Flame was used to power Uranus, which in turn makes me the person that actually destroyed the Lucia. I'm a part of that.
Right.
It's like Vegapunk is asking for forgiveness. He's saying, forgive me. Like, I didn't mean for this to happen, but ultimately it is my fault. And I think that comes with, like, a lot of consciousness. It comes with a lot of remorse. He's obviously saddened that this was used in this way. Mm-hmm. It does make you question, like, does a piece of him, like, did a piece of him want that to happen? Because we get the reveal later on. Right. But it's like, did he want that to happen? And it kind of makes you think from Vegapunk's perspective, like, he's truly the embodiment of being human. And like you said, with all this knowledge, this genius, he's not wise. Mm-hmm. Which brings in the question later. I thought it was really sad for the milkmaid and Moda to learn of the existence that this man that's on TV is actually the man that's conspirator of, like, destroying her home village or her homeland. Yeah. That must be incredibly devastating to witness the cruelty of what he created and see the person's face. At a very interesting point, I absolutely loved how King Elisabello told Dagama to investigate the Lucia's whereabouts. How many other kingdoms have had that same reaction?
None.
We don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
We don't know.
But if they do, this is a major turning point within One Piece right now, because that means all the kingdoms are probably going to investigate, and if it's not there, and this is actually a true broadcast, we might see all these kingdoms overturn. We have 170 affiliates of the world government. 50 of them went to the reverie. How many of them are going to turn on the world government now?
Side with Dragon.
And side with Dragon or Sabo. Side with Sabo.
You can just say the revolutionaries.
Yeah.
So what does this mean for the world government moving forward? What does this mean for the world moving forward? Like, Vegapunk probably just led a rebellion in the same way Dragon always wanted to. He just didn't have information to do so.
People always doing Dragon job for him, bro.
Always.
Wow.
So,
always.
He delegated now.
Listen. So it brings up the question: are there going to be kingdoms that are going to ally with themselves now in order to take the world government out, recreating history? They are the ancient kingdom with the ancient weapon. Now these kingdoms are going to be like, all right, so how are we going to take them out? Meanwhile, there's Luffy on the back end, and then you got everybody else playing a factor. And I absolutely loved the fact that Crocodile heard the transmission. Because it brought back how Crocodile was the first dude trying to get an ancient weapon.
Get Larry giving Croc some love, man.
You know what it was?
That's growth.
I really love the fact that he was even shown. Because he's listening like, yo, I was pretty close.
Is this close?
Like, I was doing my thing for a little bit. Like,
If it wasn't for them damn kids.
those meddling kids.
He was not getting Pluton, though.
Yeah, he's totally different island, bro.
So Joy Boy must have not mentioned that Pluton was an ancient weapon in his journal. Because Momonosuke is surprised by Pluton maybe being an ancient weapon.
Yeah.
Maybe it was in the last page that Odin ripped out. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why Joy Boy decided to leave these ancient weapons for people in the future that brought devastation to the world already. What's the reason? Maybe that was in there. But he probably wanted Momonosuke to figure it out on his own. So that's really all I had. I just really loved that fact. I know my attention should be like on the Roger Pirates right now, like questioning them, but it's not. It's like the most least interesting thing at this point. I'm super interested in Sengoku and Akainu. I know that you guys brought up the fact that they might not know everything. It's just like being played out, and they're just like, damn, this is more that we have to worry about because kingdoms might revolt because of this. But to me, it's like, what if they're like Garp? Let's say Garp knows the truth, and Sengoku knows the truth, and Akainu being appointed to being fleet admiral knows the truth, and Kong knows the truth. Maybe they took the Garp position where they were like, I'm just going to play my role in the world. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Yeah. We're obviously waiting for something, but we don't know what that is yet. So let me just play my position. let me just sit back, chill out, and let the world pass by, just like the Roger Pirates did. Because if they learn the true history, it's like, okay, how do we tackle this? Maybe the problem is too large to tackle. And that brings up an interesting point. Maybe this is why the Roger Pirates decided, even when Poseidon was born, they still didn't take action. They didn't form up again and be like, all right, let's aid Luffy. Mm-hmm. They just sat back and was just like, yo, our mission is over. Like, we did what we had to do.
I mean, when you like 70-something years old, bro, it's a lot to do.
I mean, but Garp is still out there. You know, Whitebeard was still out there.
And that's it, because I wasn't. Okay.
No, go.
No, because I thought the same thing, because, like, if you look at it, Whitebeard knew, too, because Roger told him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and now you know that, because he didn't hear what Roger said, that maybe my son could find it. So pretty much you could have put that Roger put money and bet on his son to do what he couldn't do. Because he said, man, someone find it. So that his son would find the truth and do what I can't do 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Whether Roger told Whitebeard that I'm betting on my son, we don't know. Because he clearly didn't know Ace was his son until later on. But them going to the Marineford War and him saving Ace showed that it was more just that he was Roger's son, more than just he was a knockout. No, he's the one that probably thought this is Roger's son. He's the one that possibly Roger was waiting for to pretty much gonna for the future.
Well, he said to Blackbeard he wasn't the one Roger was waiting for.
He said to Blackbeard.
Yeah, he said to Blackbeard.
Yeah. So then Ace showed that Whitebeard tried to save Ace for that reason. Then now Ace passed. Blackbeard's like, who's the person to do it? Then he sees Luffy. That he realized Luffy might be the one to do it. But Whitebeard's already passing. But going to the thing is, like, we have too many people showing it. There's too many people who probably knew and they didn't. You can't just blame the Roger Pirates because Whitebeard didn't do it either. Didn't do anything. Yeah. There's a lot of people who knew who didn't do anything. Didn't say nothing at all.
There's just inaction.
Yeah.
Amongst all people who know the truth, and that's where I want to get to a point where, like, when the truth is revealed, I hope it's not black and white. I want it to be as gray and as complex as possible, to where it puts me in my seat and I go, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I want to feel somewhat the same. I want to be faced with an impossible question and come up with an impossible answer. And I feel like that's the best part of just enjoying stories in general, is putting yourself in a position where, like, you don't know what to do, but you choose what to do ultimately, right? And it's very nice to see maybe that Luffy's dream is probably the answer to this complex question.
I didn't even feel that.
I didn't feel that either.
So it's like, hey, yo, like, maybe the reason why Luffy does everything without thinking is because that's the way we get to the answer. Is that you don't think about it. He just does things.
Just go on your.
That's has been his whole personality. He's going to be the one to solve this question, right, for all of us. Mm-hmm. The question, I think, at the end of the day is, do we agree with Luffy at the end? Or are we just Usopp at Water 7?
I guess we're going to have to see.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Let's hit some super chats, and then we will go into the last piece of the chapter, and then we'll get to phone calls.
Yeah, we got a lot of super chats sitting, so I'm going to try to get through these as fast as possible. We got another 10 from Left Lane John Wayne. It says, Chapter 220, Sanji holds a picture of Lily while on the sunken ship St. Brice that fell from the sky. Do you think this holds any relevance now? And what connection does Lily hold, if any, to Skypiea? All right, so I went back and looked at this chapter when I read your super chat, and I just don't think that that's Lily, personally. This is the picture.
No, that's not Lily.
I don't think they look enough. It could be some light foreshadowing, but I don't see it personally.
Who holds the picture? You said
Sanji's holding the picture.
Oh.
This is when the ship crashed from Skypiea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I personally don't think that that's Lily, although.
If she got shot up in a knockup stream and that's why she disappeared,
bruh. That would be great. The whole world changes because of that.
She left me.
She left me for him.
That's poor writing, bro. That's pour writing.
That'd be hilarious.
She was in love with him the whole time.
Like she was supposed to.
No,
she was supposed to stop the poneglyphs. She was on her way to stop the poneglyphs and just got shot up.
I think the reason why that's
the
not
poneglyphs got spread out in the knockoff. No, I'm playing.
I think the reason why that's not true is because that ship was labeled to be 400 years old. and it was a part of a kingdom of the Nolan's kingdom or something like that. I forgot exactly what it was. Yeah, but they said specifically this ship was like 400 years ago.
St. Brice, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to look it up. We got another 2 from JT Wokes. It says, the D is the ancient kingdom, the will of the... I won't say that, but yeah.
Bruh.
The Dawn.
The Dawn, yeah. Another 5 from Strahd. It says, like the stream, or I will make 150 of you members. Yo, Strahd, chill out. Test my hockey. Hashtag BBC. Hashtag
Strahd,
home.
bro.
Hashtag
Chill,
family.
Strahd.
Hashtag BBL.
Strahd is on.
Yes, like the stream, as Strahd
Yes.
pointed out. We're at 590 viewers right now, but only 330 likes. So please like the stream if you're enjoying the content. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. We got another 5 Canadian from Kevin. It says, first, my bad for the super chat regarding Emu's Zoan form a while ago. I was thinking we could be overthinking it and could be a mythical salamander. Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, I remember you
listen,
saying that.
All stuff is possible until it's not. Another 2 from JT, 800-year war over a thotty. Wow, listen,
Oh my
a
God.
lot of wars have been started for less. Just letting you know. Another 2 from JT, Lily D. Bop passed around the
God.
20 Kings of
Oh my gosh.
Was Lily
Too
a
much.
pass around? That's crazy.
Too much.
Another 5 from Mr. Music Major, aka Preston from Life with Anime. It says, Smoker over Kid is wild. I agree. It is wild. And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And I'm the smoker guy on this
What
pod.
can he do, bro?
Oh my God.
We're not saying the smoker.
Yeah, I'm just
He said it.
because his hockey's not like we don't.
Stop, bro.
His hockey's questionable. That's it.
Bro, if he was tussling with Big Mom for real,
No,
ain't Smoker not beating
I get
you.
you.
Yo,
I get
Smoker
you.
doesn't have a way
Stop.
to put down Kid.
Thank
but
you.
also, Kid doesn't have a way.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does, bro.
The whole punk damn thing is not hurting Smoker at all. So that's just like his strongest attack.
There's literally nothing he
Yeah,
can do
bro.
to Smoker, bro.
He could literally punch Smoker in the face.
Can he?
Yes, he has hockey. I act like Kid doesn't have hockey. You don't need this massive hockey ability to knock Smoker out. Right? Like, what are we talking about?
Is his
I mean,
hockey
he was
stronger than? Is
Y'all
his
got
hockey
me
stronger than
slandering
Virgo?
my guy Smoker.
Is his
bro.
hockey stronger than?
Yes. Kid's hockey is stronger than Virgo's, bruh. I can't with y'all.
Oh. Whatever.
Another 5
bro.
from Kevin. It says, second, would it be crazy to think Jaguar Soul is Joy Boy, but he's incognito?
No.
Best book club ever. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Thank you, but no.
You didn't even let me read the
goodness,
rest of the super
As soon as I
chat.
heard Jaguar D South Joe, I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Thank you.
Kevin, do better.
Thank you.
Another 2 from David Simons. Simmons. It says, yo, Law, real quick, Prime Rayleigh versus Zoro and Sanji.
Primarily.
Yeah, primarily.
Primarily.
Another 2 from Bonesaw 3 Men, Reading Rainbow Larry.
What?
I don't
I don't even get it.
His trophies. 350 New Zealand from
You
T
guys
Dot.
are mean.
It says, shout out Larry, my fave Sanji cosplayer. Hashtag top.
My
top,
boy
top.
said, yeah, that's so
Yo,
crazy.
why? Wild,
What the
yo.
heck?
He was barking over Stussy.
Yo,
Listen, bro, a lot of people had issues with it. To be honest, I've been on dates. I told y'all before. It's been hard not to bark.
yo, you wildin', bro.
I was at
Respect
Applebee's.
yourself.
I
At
got like,
Applebee's?
I was at Applebee's, man. I ordered the honey barbecue boneless. I was wilding out that night.
You just put a honey pack on your...
I was like,
But you
I
just-
almost got on the table.
So you're just saying I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
Another 2 from Young Lou. Seb ate the purse model Birkin. Oh, man. Man. I wish I could afford a Birkin, bro. Another 50 from our guy Strahd.
Strade!
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Strahd says, y'all don't know the role you play in our lives. Stop it. Even Silvers had pride not telling MDL all the facts. So they could grow on a level never seen before. Real talk. Thank you for stability every Monday. Hashtag Leo ain't real. Hashtag I might send Law glasses. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Strahd. Thank you for the 50, bro.
And
And the
please
nice
do.
words.
Please
Thank
do.
you.
Send them glasses.
Thank you.
We got another 5.
No, don't send the glasses. Because he don't really
You mean like
send
shades,
them.
right? That's what I'm thinking.
Stop.
He'll send them, bro. They gonna be buffs, bro. They gonna be something crazy.
Don't for me
maybe
glasses.
Another 5 from Buggy the Dragon. It says, yo, Brokey Potter was literally spitting all this in the D last week. Yo, what are we doing? we was hooked when he said it, and now we've seen it coming true. Hashtag Hogwarts education.
I didn't even know he said it.
Shout out to bro.
Did he?
I don't be tapped into the Discord
Yeah,
enough, but I
I
assume.
yeah.
assume. We got another 5 from PP McGee. It says Magellan, hashtag #1, just in case y'all forgot. All love with a heart emoji. Hashtag I love this book club. Hashtag why I got invited to a Diddy party. You tell us.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Why did you get invited?
Get up! Another 5 from Nerdtaku. It says, love you guys. Theory me thinking original crew had special races like Lunarians, Giants, Buccaneers, Birkins, plus Shandians. Then they were erased. Hashtag best book club. Maybe, Taco. Maybe.
That would explain.
It would explain what Lana was saying. Like, if the crew was just such this like massive like crew of people, like it was too much to overcome. It would make sense.
And also too, why they did attack all of them. So
Yeah.
We got another 5 from Cheesy Wombat. It says, got you, Seb. I'll never stop saying it. Put it on my tombstone. And that's on Buggy's nose. Hashtag bang bang Buggy gang. Thank you, Cheesy. Another 5 from Durantula33. What devil fruit would you force someone on panel to eat? Larry eats Mr. Ones. Seb eats Buggies just to troll. Force someone on panel to eat? I'm not forcing anybody to eat a devil fruit.
that sounds crazy.
Sounds crazy. That's like Celestial Dragon Baby.
Yeah, word. We ain't see these. Oh, Sebastian is. I can't say that. So
I'm Emu Gang.
yeah. So
I'm gonna force somebody to eat Robin's fruit. I got some things to take care of. All right, we're good.
okay.
Keep going.
What?
We got another.
That Diddy invite still out there?
Another 2 from No One Special. It says, can the Straw Hats hear Vegapunk's message? I would assume.
they can, but they're not listening.
Yeah, they not focused at all.
They're like, yo, that's great.
Yeah, because the Marines on the ships can hear it.
Yeah.
Another 5 from Awareness. It says, real talk, who's winning 2v2? Larry and Seb versus the twins. P.S. Hashtag Usopp hate train. Wow.
We would all lose.
I'm winning.
Yeah.
No, you're not special. I'm probably gonna have to heavy lift, bro.
Listen, I already know that y'all 3 would never hit me. So I'm good.
That's
I'm swinging.
I don't know if you get Lionel like not enough, he might just choke you out.
Remember that was like Sebastian's go-to.
Yeah, right.
I had to. Yo, listen, y'all used to hit mad hard, bro. Yeah, I used to hit mad hard. I was like thumbing Adam's apples, man. I was trying to take y'all out. Another 10 from Garlic D Bread. As someone who's seen a German scientist in movies, Larry is spot on. Hashtag German Larry. What movies, bro? What movies?
Listen, bro.
We got another 2 months to Yonko status from Obelisk. It says, sturdy out here, caked up with buttercream this chapter. I'm assuming it means Stussy.
Stussy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Another 5 from Strahd. I might have to bring Whitefoot of the Week back. Another 5 from Strahd. Law looked like he could conquer all of Bleach with those crossed arms and full bringer glasses. Hashtag Wonder Twins powers activate. That's his Bankai. Lano just pops up, starts fighting for him.
A shadow clone? Okay.
And you dang right I can.
Another 5 from Ramel Anderson. At work right now, had to pop in and say this chapter was fire and I love this community. Hashtag Dark King Gang. Hashtag TOPT. Thank you, Ramel.
Much love,
Appreciate
brother.
that.
King Gang.
I really be pulling up at work. Another 2 from Corey. It says, free my boy Kaku. Stussy can get stuffed. Hashtag
my
top on
God.
top.
Wow.
Stussy got shot activated
Listen,
today.
bro. By Lawrence's standards, she ain't real.
She's not.
All right, bro. Another 5.
That's crazy.
Another 5 from Anthony Herrera. Kaku not taking my BBL Stussy. He ain't keeping it P, no shot. Hashtag I can save her. Hashtag I don't want to play no game. Another 20 from Young Rock, but no super chat attached. You could have said a whole bunch of stuff for $20. So thank you. Next time, let us know your thoughts, Rod.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. We're gonna do a couple more super chats.
Yeah. Another 2 from Strahd. I can't afford Stussy. Hashtag Mr. Nasty Time. What's good, y'all? Another 2 from David Simmons. Yo, Seb, real quick. Blackbeard versus Kid and Law. Kid and Law.
I'm so shocked you said that.
Kid and Law.
Yeah, actually,
I'm
mean?
so shocked you said that.
I have more respect for
you
Kenny Law
shocked?
than y'all do.
Yeah,
Most
I'm
people,
actually
yo, I
Yeah,
think
you
Kenny
shocked
Law.
too,
I'm
right?
kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Yo, they was giving Big Mom work. I don't think Blackbeard's so head and shoulders above Big Mom, bro. What are you talking about?
Not no plot, not no off-screen.
I got
nothing.
no comment.
What
I'm
you-
gonna leave it just like that.
Yo, I don't
It's
know,
recorded.
I don't know how anything I've said
Keep
on
going.
this pod had
Keep
y'all
going.
thinking I was gonna
Keep
be like
going.
Blackbeard beats both of them
Listen,
dudes at
bro.
the same time.
Listen, I'm good. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna let it rock. You
Who
made-
y'all got? Let us know in the chat. Kenny Law versus Blackbeard.
I just know that if me, Lawrence, and Lionel are in unison about being shocked, that's not
I don't
enough.
know why y'all are shocked.
All right.
Whatever. Another
Sound like
10.
Vegapunk.
I never knew.
Another 10 from Skylands. It says, support the second channel. Hashtag smoker for conquerors. Okay. Hashtag smoker over water. The useless law. Hashtag smoker or Vivi for straw hat. Hashtag this BBC is amazing. Larry and Sanji,
Pause.
the same person. Now bros love barking. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
But yes, we did start a second channel. Larry, I don't know if you want to plug it now.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so YouTube's algo has been treating us very unfairly on shorts, especially when we've been doing so well in shorts, but also in videos. We posted a video and it had like 758 views, and 179 of them were from our subs. And we have 100K plus subs on our channel. So it's literally impossible just for 170 people to see the video and click it and be like, you know.
Yeah.
So we created a second YouTube channel. It's That One Piece Talk Clips. So if you guys can, if you want to see edited versions of us discussing the chapter, it will be posted on that channel. If there's a mod in the live chat, if you can, just please post the link to that YouTube channel. It's literally That One Piece Talk Clips. That's it. And it's one video on there so far, and it's all three videos combined for our chapter review last week.
Yeah. Like the stream, y'all.
Yeah.
Almost 600 viewers, only 376 likes. Hit that like button. And welcome 𝐴𝐴𝐻 2010 to Nakama status. But that's it for now.
Anything else?
Oh, we got a couple more soups. You want me to read them?
How many more?
Like 10. Not even? Like 7.
Let's do them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got another membership to 4 months for Nakama status from Jar Jar Binks. It says, love y'all. Hashtag Larry smokes beans. Hashtag Twins Takeover Part 2, please. Is that me? This supposed to be me? Whatever. another one from 𝐴𝐴𝐻, but it was redacted. So, hope you wasn't wilding out, 𝐴𝐴𝐻. Another 2 from Para. It says, can Prime Sengoku and Akainu beat any duo of Yonko? Yes, because Buggy's a Yonko. In fact, Prime Sengoku and Akainu could probably beat Luffy and
Buggy. That's
I was gonna say
about
Blackbeard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
it. Okay.
Wait,
But that's
Because if you're talking Shanks, maybe not. If
is
you're talking
it
Akainu,
one-on-one or it's both
It's
of them?
both of
Why
them.
did it take so long to say Blackbeard? I'm so confused.
I was trying to think. I might go Big Mom too.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I say majority of the Yonko, honestly. Besides maybe Shanks. And maybe Kaido, but...
What Prime Sengoku?
Prime Sengoku and Akainu right now versus whatever duo of Yonko you want. Any old version of Whitebeard is probably not going to be able to hold up for long enough.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, because you already know me. Sengoku to me is Pirate King level, so...
If he gets them 2 shots on Akainu, though.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Another 5 from Broker. It says the reason Joy Boy used Uranus, was to stop Emu from having access to all the ancient kingdom's technology. This was located on what is now Annie's lobby. It's very possible. Very possible. Okay. Another 2 from Diamond Life. Later went wild with those Dollaritas at Applebee's. I'm sure you meant Larry. Yeah, the Dollaritas used to hit, bro. You get like 15 of them. Another 5 from Strahd. Word send shades. What do you want? Law D Dilf, Oak, Ray-Bans, TFs, and let me know she.
I'm not going to ask you to really do that, man. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate it, though. And also, I don't even know, like...
I told you. Bro.
Learn your glasses vernacular, bro.
something.
There's a lot of companies. Another 50p from D. It says,
Glad you stopped
Yes.
because I don't know. It's well, one is D with an exclamation point, so you're supposed to read it like that. Two, I just don't know what the P is. So anyway, it says they hating because it's done on Sanji. Try it on Frankie. I don't know if that's a revelation too. The barking?
Yeah. Next one.
I'm trying to think. I can't picture Frankie doing that for real. Another 10 from Jules K. It says, been catching up in the manga, and Luffy just figured out Conqueror's coding. You guys have been a huge part in giving me the story another chance. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate all that you do. Hold on.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. You gave up on One Piece?
I don't know how you're here, but I appreciate it that you're here. And I'm glad that you're
Appreciate you,
reading.
dog.
I hope you're reading the official scans,
Yeah, man.
Support the official release.
Yeah,
That's why we go
bro,
live
officially.
on Mondays.
Yeah.
Support.
Support.
Another
you
5
talking
from Devin Gardner. It says, how the world government used Uranus to make the hole at Enies Lobby if the mother plane was recently stolen, and that was probably before York was around to steal it. Okay, so Broker just kind of mentioned this, that hole in Enies Lobby has probably been around for much longer than any mother flame like conversations. So like, it's very possible that is the whole as a result of what happened in the Ancient Kingdom.
Yeah.
Another 2 from Strad. It says, that was a lot. That's what she said. # top mods.
We caught up with the super chats.
We are all caught up.
All right. Let's go into the chapter now. Marv, you need to use the bathroom? You good? All right. Do y'all need to use the bathroom?
I'm good, bro.
I'm cool.
Your guts bubbling?
Got the bubble gut.
All right.
I'm all right, man.
Let's get into the chapter now. All right. Finally, at the end of the chapter, people worldwide are upset that pirates know the truth about the world. York can't figure out how Vegapunk knew she was a traitor who gave the Gorosei a piece of the Mother Flame. He seemed genuinely shocked, and he's a bad liar. It's even possible he knew the government's response. So, she now knows he took precautions to hide the transmission transponder snail. York calls the Gorosei and tells them she knows where the transmission is coming from. They question if she's sure, and she confirms she's also a Vegapunk, so yes. She then says that the transmission transponder snail is protected by the Iron Giant in the Fabrio phase. Vegapunk continues his broadcast. When they all learned of the true history, why did they drift apart without telling anyone? Why didn't they act on it? We then head to Sabaody Archipelago. People are watching the broadcast. We head to Shaki's bar. Shaki, while kicking a pirate out of her bar, says to Rayleigh that he's usually not this wasted. Rayleigh responds that he's old, and Vegapunk is telling everyone too much. He doesn't believe that Vegapunk should tell all the secrets. Let the young people enjoy the fun. Then he says, with his face smacked against the bar, right, Roger? What did you guys think about this final part of the chapter? And we'll start with Law.
So yeah, I actually have a few things on this, right? One I was going to mention, because excuse me, because I was trying to put together just a small thing. Why was York capturing the world government agents? If you're aligned with the Gorosei, right, and you're trying to become a sister dragon and everything, world government, why are you capturing them? I think it's just side note. I think she was trying to put that all on Vegapunk in a way as an excuse or to make him look bad or a leverage against him to blame it on Vegapunk to say like I'm your person, Like I think that because to me there's no other way I can put it. It doesn't make sense. Why are you capturing them? Because also too, even when she was planning with the Seraphims, she told them don't take everyone out except for the ones downstairs in the basement. So she had them on lock, right? And Vegapunk hiding the transmitter snail on the giant robot is so smart because what I was reading is they did, to my knowledge, they didn't know that Vegapunk had this at all, the giant robot, because it happened 400 years ago or whatever when it attacked Mary Joa, right? That's probably they know that record.
200 years ago.
Yeah, 200 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So that shit probably was a recording that they wouldn't know about it, but it was told to destroy it. Right, but the scientists back then hid that information and hid the robot from them, right? So they would not even know to look here on the gyro because they wouldn't know it's here because even if they didn't know about that thing that happened 200 years ago, which they probably did, thinking they may have been alive, especially E, right? They would just think, all right, those scientists destroyed it because they hid it from the world government, right? And so now the thing I want to get the thing about the Roger Pirates, right? I thought it was very interesting that Ray Leaf is drinking, right? This heavily, the way he is now. And Shaggy says something, right? That she never seen Ray Leaf drink this much, right? But if you go back to chapter 506, right?
Oh, Lawrence doing research this chapter.
Yeah, so for them, go back to 506, right? On the day of Roger's execution, right? And also since they kind of brought up the Roger Price and everything, right? Ray Leaf says, right? Right? On those last few seconds, he turned one small flame of life into a bonfire and set the world on fire. Talking about how Roger said about, One Piece, about go after, right? He says, there was no other day that I laughed as much as I did that day. No other day that I cried as much, right? And no other day that I drank as much, right? He says, our captain lived a wonderful life. So he's saying this, that he's reminiscing about, like, their time here. But he also says something else, right? Before, and since how we already saw Crocus, right? Crocus, right? Earlier this chapter, right? Rayleigh says that he wants to see Crocus one day. Crocus one day in my old age, right? So I think we're actually going to see, hopefully all of them, the ones that are still alive, we're going to see the Roger Pirates kind of get together.
Except for Gabon.
Except for
Except for Gabon, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to hopefully, we see Gabon, but we're going to see them get together. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do, but Rayleigh's statement there and what they're showing, how they showed this newest chapter and drinking so much made him reminisce about this, right? I think we're going to see them come together for whatever reason, either support Luffy or whatever, but we're going to see them get together for a final act. Them maybe even scrap, right? But I also want to get into another thing, right? Going back only to like, all right, people are blaming the Roger Pirates for not saying anything, right? And we talked about it so much, right? But I wanted to just add this here, right?
No, you just keep saying right.
Oh.
It's so funny.
Shut up. Anyway, so you made me lose.
You said it like 20 times, and I was just looking at you like, my bad.
Nah, it's okay. Anyway, so Rayleigh says to Robin, when Robin questions about, learning everything about the Void Century and everything, right? He also says to Robin, but don't get ahead of yourself. And I think this is very important because it ties into how you got to view the world. He says, don't get ahead of yourself, miss. Take one step at a time as you travel on your ship. It seems that we and those at Ahara were too hasty, right? So I thought it was very interesting that he mentioned that they were too hasty. Because Roger always said it was he acted too, like he was too early. But this is a different statement. Him getting there too early doesn't mean that you're too hasty, right? Because there's time when you do it. Stop. Because there's the time frame or the timeline where like, all right, it has to happen 20 years later, right? From the prophecies, 20 years. But hasty as in, but he's saying take your time as you go on your ship, right? Because he also says right here, even if I told you everything in history right now, there is nothing you could do about it. So, that's not true, bro. Right? So,
it's funny because when I remember when we first read that, I thought it was because they were too weak. It wasn't like a timeline thing. Yeah. But now with more context, I think it's a timeline. And because they was weak as hell.
But they may need it more. But that's what I'm going with. The timeline. So what Roger, I think this is separate from Roger's statement saying that, because he says he wished that he could either meet Joy Boy. He said he wished he could meet Joy Boy. And he was either in Joy Boy's time or his time, right? But that is But that is a different thing from saying too hasty. Taking your time to travel to each island and learn the world on your own, each ship, is different from like you just get from the time span of what Roger said, right? It says, so he says right here, another one. The answer you will arrive at is different from may be different from ours. Even after you see the world in its entirety at your own pace, right? So he's linking. We're talking about too hasty, but seeing the world in its entirety, traveling each island as part of the answer you're going to come to when you get to the final island, right? So he's saying that seeing the world in its entirety is important too when you see the end and your conclusions on the matter. So I just wanted to add that. So that's very interesting to me that he says that they're into like what they're doing. So going right here, and then now what he says here, don't take too much fun away from them. Saying that so part of them learning everything, and we always talked about the journey, right? Really be saying that this journey is actually so important to get there. You can't just jump right to the end and get there. You're not going to understand things. You're not going to benefit. You're not going to truly know what to do. That's what I said. I can tell you right now, but you're not going to be able to do anything about it. So the journey there gives you the information of what the island you need to know from the island. So I thought that was very interesting that because Roger, think about it, when he was about to pass, he was rushing, right? He said, I have less than a year, right? So he rushed everything. I gotta go here, and then got there, right? But now it's like, no, take your time. So that adds into the story. And also, I got something for you, Lionel, with the whole Roger thing about him being sick. Rayleigh also says that Roger was in a lot of pain, right? To the point where, like, when the doctor came, Crocus, right? Crocus came. He said that he prolonged Roger's life to where it did, right? So that means Roger should have passed like whiles ago, and he was in so much pain that he should have passed. But he prolonged his life to the end. That's what we're saying, that the pain that he was in, that he wasn't fighting at his full strength. Because you're not gonna be able to fight your full strength in that amount of pain, where like literally you're supposed to be passing, but the doctor is actually prolonging your life by him treating you. So just wanted to add that to like his sickness.
So no.
I will say
What's
to
that
add
mean?
on to the maybe you need to go through the world in order to understand the truth. We saw that with somebody like Carrot.
Mm-hmm.
She needed to go through the world, and she was best suited to become the dukedom of that kingdom. That's the reason why Cat Viper and Dogstorm voted for her to be that.
Damn, she hit like 3 islands. It's crazy. 3 total islands. It's insane.
She had a better understanding of the world than the others did. Just to add on to Lawrence's theory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the Cat Viper and Dog were kind of chosen to be.
Mm.
Oh,
that's true too, because they traveled with Whitebeard.
And Roger.
Yeah. All right. You good, Law?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Lionel.
I actually don't have that much to say in this. Mostly, I was gonna think of when we were going with you said, Lawrence. But the Roger, no, stop. But yeah, about Roger, about Rayleigh being, talking about them being hasty, and I wonder why, because we already know Roger traveled around the world at least maybe twice. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he went to every single island. They kind of implied that he went to every single island.
He was out here partying for a while.
Yeah,
he was like 33.
Showing his roads.
So he even went to Lodestar, which he thought was the final island. Then he realized, oh, no, it's another island.
Yep.
Only towards his, like when he's passing, in the year he was passing, I bet my tongue got hurt.
But your tongue game go crazy, bro.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Okay.
Vegapunk status.
Shut up. And so yeah, only towards the end.
His first Pokemon was Lickitung.
Is that even a Pokemon? No,
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
Oh, y'all all just drinking water same time? Y'all thirsty?
Right?
I know.
But yeah, I just thought of pretty much why he thought being hasty towards the end because Roger was passing. But you got enough understanding of the world. Again, it's different in Rayleigh's case because again, they were too late. There was nothing they could do during their time. Mm-hmm. So I guess he's saying that we traveled the world. Yeah, we've been too hasty, but we had understanding, but we couldn't do anything because it was too early. Saying that he wanted Robin probably to do something similar, but then again, if they knew through the 20 years, Robin ain't traveling to all the islands in 2 years. Because going by right now, the 20 years is now. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the 20 years is now. But he's saying that to Robin, don't be hasty. You can't travel the world for 2 years. We don't know if they're going to go to Lodestar. This question, are they even going to go to Lodestar? Or are they going to go straight to Rafta? That's the thing. I feel like Lodestar is a big... Because Roger went to Lodestar, then he wanted to travel the world, I think, back again.
Pan around.
So I don't know.
Pan around.
But I don't have much. I just thought of that, like why he said that. The other question I have, why is it called the Iron Giant?
Because it's made out of iron and it's a giant.
Yeah, but iron isn't strong as steel. So when they're shooting it with... No, iron isn't strong as steel. Iron is weaker.
What does steel have to do with this?
My thing is, if it's iron...
Lionel power scale in the craft.
I'm thinking if it's iron...
What are we talking? The periodic table? Like
no, I'm talking about if they are an ancient kingdom, they had advanced technology. Why is this iron? When it should be a better metal.
They probably just don't know what the metal is. And they're calling it the Iron Giant because it's a giant Iron Giant.
I guess, but their thing should break through that. I'm just saying. It's advanced kingdom. Why are you limited to iron? When we have WAPO metal out here. That's probably stronger than this.
Lionel, we're an advanced civilization that uses aluminum.
Lionel doesn't have a point.
Right?
Like, his point is that this thing shouldn't be made of iron.
Yeah.
It should be made of whatever the most advanced, durable material of that time period is. I agree with that. But we don't know that it's iron. You know what I'm saying? They called it that cool, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
For real.
It's just based off the movie, bro.
Yeah.
I get you, but don't be saying it's advanced, it's iron. We see steel be cutting other steels and iron.
Iron Man built this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. I said Tony Stark. I did the quote wrong.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, that's my thing.
All right. 7.
For me, I was curious to know what the timeline, like how the timeline not adding up, like to York is why she knows that it's in the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, yo, where's the eureka moment there? Like maybe that'll be revealed in the next chapter. But I was like, yo, how did we jump from this to that? Because she was just doing a lot of questioning. Yo, how do you know this? How could you know this? You didn't seem like you knew, but now you know, and you recorded this before that even happened. Yeah. Where could it be? And it's like Vegapunk had the foresight to do this, and it's like somehow that knowledge to her gave her that leap of logic to get to it's in the Iron Giant. And I don't remember who on this podcast called it. I don't know if it was a super chat, but one of us mentioned this before.
What?
That the Mushi was the transponder was going to be in the Iron Giant. Well, yeah, I was like, I know somebody said it. I don't remember who it was. Yeah. But yeah, good pull for that. I like that the Gorosei are all like, all right, we have an actual target now. Like before they were just kind of going crazy on everything, upset. Now, at least 2 of them, right? At least 3, probably assuming the 3 that we see there, are gonna charge the Iron Giant, and I'm excited to see what it's capable of. If it is, people have theorized a member of Joy Boy's crew, right, back in the day. I'm interested to see what it could do. If it is really just iron, you know what I mean? What is it capable of? And Vegapunk's phrasing, right, was weird to me, right? Like I get it, because he's a man of this. I think this is the difference between a man of science and a man of adventure, right? He
doing the same thing Lauren's doing.
I said right a lot?
Yeah.
Whatever. So, to me, this is the difference between the man of science and the man of adventure. Vegapunk's like, as soon as he knew this information, I need to know, like, how are we changing it? How are we going to impact the world? How are we going to do something with it, right? Like, why did you sit on this information if you knew it for so long? Roger was like, ain't much I could do about it, so sucks to suck, right? But he enjoyed the adventure. The adventure was what pulled him into this situation and was why he strived for it in the first place. So, like, Rayleigh is saying the same thing that Lawrence was talking about, like, they need to experience the world to even get a true understanding of what it is. Vegapunk's like, nah, rush to the end. I want to know. Roger and Rayleigh are like, well, if you get there, it's not gonna matter if you don't actually experience the world.
Yep.
So like, I thought that was cool. I thought it was interesting to see that little like difference in thought process from those two legends in the game. Rayleigh being too drunk for his girl is something I can relate to. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been there. I know we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I liked the smile he had at the end there, referencing the Roger, because I went back to that chapter 2 where he was like citing like, yo, I've never been this drunk. Like, I never drank that much. I never did this that much, etc. I didn't go into like whether they would have a reunion. I thought that would be cool.
I thought that too.
that would be dope.
That's a cool idea.
I thought the same thing once.
Hopefully it's at Gabon's house.
I didn't think about that at all.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
be honest.
I just don't know.
Bond's house.
Yeah, bro. Like,
While he not there?
Where is he?
I thought that would be cool. It's always good to see Shaggy, and in general, like, I'm curious to see where we go from here. Honestly, like, what's next? How much longer is Vegapunk gonna speak?
Yeah.
Like, is this the end? Like, because it could end on this. Why didn't they act? Right? Like, I think the world got as much information as they were supposed to get from this. And we got as much information as we're supposed to get. Because I don't think there's more to be revealed here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think there's more to be revealed without us, like, getting some crazy information. So, is it over? And now that the Gorosei know where the transponder is, like, maybe Vegapunk does have more to say, but they stop it.
Yeah.
But we just got enough for us.
Yeah.
So,
And I was going to bring up, do you think they're going to recognize this? Because this is, again, 800 years or more.
well, the thing was active 200 years ago.
200
How long
years
did you say
ago,
400?
during the Fishman Revolution.
And they didn't seem to do anything about it then. So
Well, the thing is,
You know what
it's
I mean?
like they felt no need because once it got to the red
It's-
line, it just quit.
Yeah.
It didn't
So-
even hurt anybody, and it just went up there.
So I don't know. It would be cool if something crazy happens to it. I know people have talked about Luffy wearing the Iron Giant. I thought that would be cool, but we'll see. It's like active and sentient itself, so I hope it has some crazy ability from that time that can affect the Gorosei. Like, maybe this is the real key to how you defeat them, and they need to see it. We need to see what it is. And maybe it's not just hockey. We always assumed it was, but maybe there's something more to it.
You saying, when somebody said that Luffy's going to wear the Iron Giant, I thought of that getup that Mr. Thief made for him for Mr. Magellan. That looks kind of similar to his fist. When Luffy had to use the candles to hit
Magellan.
hit Magellan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so, because again, hockey overall, but I guess you combine hockey with this, maybe that's the answer. But I wouldn't like that.
So basically, what Kid doesn't do.
It's
enough to beat
Yeah.
Smoke.
You guys
Those
think
things
this giant was based off ores? Because
It does have
horns?
have
Yeah.
horns. I think one of the horns is missing, right?
And it's bigger than a giant, and horses are bigger than giants. So
Maybe this is Oars' armor.
That's
Maybe not
what-
Oars per
yeah.
se, but maybe it's like, I mean, it's actively walking itself. So I don't know if it's really armor. Like, we keep saying that, but like, I don't know. I'm excited to see what's next. That's all I got. So
Yeah.
I'll pass it to you, Larry.
Coming back to Vegapunk being a liar, I think it's deep. I think it's a deep thing about him. I think we as people often lie to ourselves more than we like to admit. And we choose to give ourselves false like hope, fickle inspiration, or even like a personality that's like a facade, right? If anyone lies to you better than someone else, it's yourself. So it's dope to see Oda dive into like the human psyche and bring out psychology at this level with Vegapunk. So basically, he probably knew York did what she did, most likely. He knew what was going to happen. And because it's him, he kind of lied to himself about it. He lied to York in a way like, oh, I didn't know that you knew. But he knew. So it's like, it shows like the human aspect in a different form. So I saw it in that way for me. This is why Oda is a goon. This is why he's Oda. This is why he's the GOAT. This is why he writes the way he writes, and we love it. He just does things like this. And sometimes you'll miss it and unless like somebody points it out, right? So for me, that was amazing. I was like, I get it. Like, I do. The Iron Giant looks like Lubu from Dynasty Warriors. on the hardest difficulty.
At Hulao Gate, bro, you can't beat him. If they fighting Lubu at Hulao Gate, the Gorosei getting smoked, bro.
Bro,
They're not beating him.
on the hardest level, bro.
Oh my
That's
God.
what he looked like right now. The eyes, the dark shadow.
If y'all know, you know, bro.
He like a straight Elden Ring boss, bro.
Yo, you don't understand.
I do have a strange feeling that this robot will be the one to actually hurt a Gorosei member. I think because it survives off this ancient energy, it might counteract the regeneration, like you guys mentioned. I thought that was pretty cool. I think Vegapunk is just reiterating the same question we've had since we learned that the Roger Pirates knew the world's true history. Why did they disband and go back to living regular lives? Were they truly waiting for the time Poseidon was born, or was there something else we were unaware of? Did they feel as if they couldn't make a difference the same way Garp at the end felt like he couldn't with the Marines? What happened? I hope Oda lands this question perfectly. Like I said, I don't want it to be black and white. I want it to be a very complex answer. I hope it's the grayest possible answer ever. So that's kind of where I have it. I feel like you guys said enough, to be honest. So other than that, yeah, man. Guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the second channel yet, please subscribe to that channel. We will post these conversations on that channel, but like in an edited format where we provide like manga panels and stuff.
I need you, and I will send it to you myself. I need you to send, what is his name again? The editor.
These?
What?
These guys. Got him.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna send you a clip of people fighting Lubu at Hulao Gate. I can't believe Larry had that pull.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I was too,
I'm
honestly.
legitimately shocked.
Of all the people here.
I'm legitimately shocked.
Listen, man.
Yo, if you know, you know.
Watch
But oh man, we got a couple super chats sitting. I guess we'll get into them now. We got 5 from Kirby. It says, to whoever reads this, please save the world against the flooding and tell my story. Roger, LMFAO, bro, you wildin'. I'm weak as That is kind of wild. Like, Roger ain't tell nobody about nothing.
He's like, I'm dying.
World flood? That's crazy.
He's like, I'm dying anyway.
Another 2 from David Simmons. It says, yo, Lionel. And your name is spelled absolutely atrociously. There's like an L in there. Right, real quick, Prime Sengoku versus Law and Zoro.
Prime Sengoku versus Law and Zoro? Prime Sengoku, bro.
Good answer.
I feel that. Yeah.
Good answer,
I
bro.
agree. Another 5 from Joshua Talbot. Tolbot. Love y'all. First time catching a live this year. Been busy as hell at the academy and actually starting my new job. Sheriff's deputy. Don't kill nobody. I'm playing.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. What's your wild
I don't know
takes,
why my
man?
mind went there. But congrats on the new job. We got another 3-month membership to Nakama status from Mama Kid. It says, who you got as the bigger snitch, 6ix9ine or Vegapunk?
I mean, Vegapunk's telling the whole world, so I don't know.
Ah, man. I don't know what he's doing right now with snitching. He was snitching before.
Okay.
Right now, it's like, yo, this is the world, right? Before, it was just like, yo, like, I'm snitching. You know? I don't know.
I thought you were going to say who's the biggest snitch, Shanks or Vegapunk. Because with Sebastian's like,
Hey, man.
You have no proof that
Yeah,
Shanks are
Sebastian.
snitching.
He talking to
And-
them folks, bro.
So just talking with them is snitching?
Let me go on the streets, bro. See how many times you go into that detective's office and come out and your boys see you and they good with that.
And he walking out with like food.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
Like Chick-fil-A.
Nah, bro. I want to talk about a certain. Nah, bro.
And he just slides a chicken sandwich across the table.
Shanks. I need a paperwork party, bro.
What if his dad work at the office?
Even worse.
So I'm
That means you got that in your blood.
Wow.
Anyway, shout out to this new sheriff's deputy. We got another 2 from David Simmons. Yo, Lair Bear, real quick.
my gosh.
Kaido versus Odin, Zoro, and Law. That's a lot of
Kaido
folks.
right now?
That's prime Kaido, bro. Whatever you.
Yeah, Kaido.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Because even with Luffy, Zoro, and Law, they still got bodies. And like Zoro's Zoro's a little different. Law's a little different, but regardless.
Also, Odin is there.
I mean, yeah, but like That's Odin from 20 years ago. Like, Kaido's stronger now.
Still hurt him.
And I was waiting for that to say something. I was like, nothing over there.
We got another 2 from Dwayne L. It says, a movie about rocks or Roger's life. Hashtag set for press. Thank you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna go rocks, bro. I've seen Roger.
Yeah, we got a decent amount of Roger.
Yeah.
Rocks gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
Rocks gotta be crazy.
We better see a lot of Roger in that Rocks.
Right,
movie,
probably.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Young Roger.
Why you look at me like
Yo,
that?
what?
In the Rocks movie, because that's his greatest rival.
He said, I gotta see a lot of rocks in Roger.
In that Roger movie, he's saying in the movie.
Ricky!
We got another 5 from Kirby. This chapter made me think, how much does Buggy and Shanks know? Not gonna lie. Also, Dragon is king deadbeat. Hashtag Iron Giant is greater than Dragon. Hashtag Kuma's greater than Dragon. Hashtag Daddy Father is greater than Dragon.
Wow.
Half the chat don't even know who Daddy Father is.
Yeah,
bro.
seriously.
Another 10.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You don't know who that is?
Who is that, bro?
Oh, man.
What?
Larry, bro.
It's like
Should I know?
Usopp's first
Yeah.
Daddy.
one dub.
The-
You said daddy.
It's like this legendary sniper, like gunsmith from.
Oh,
like, yeah.
and
It's like a
filler.
filler,
yeah.
Yeah, he was like a cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Usopp's first.
It was
But yeah.
Usopp, bro. I don't know.
Listen, this filler's good.
Okay.
Another
Pretty
said
good.
from Aaron Swinger. Love y'all's quality content. Will Chopper show how great of a doctor he is by healing Luffy's incoming illness from Laftel? Hashtag best podcast. Hashtag I'm running things.
I'm running things.
Perfect. Thank you, Aaron.
Listen, bro, he already distributing his own pill popping. Like he's there, bro.
Want perk? Oh, y'all don't do perks? That's Chopper. Another 10 from Alfredo Lugo. Do you think Roger meant Luffy or the original Joy Boy when he said, I wish I could meet you? Because Roger pirates seem to know about events that hadn't happened yet. I always thought it was Joy Boy.
yeah, Sam.
But, because yeah, he assumed his son would be Joy Boy,
Yeah.
right? So like, you could go full meta and think it's Luffy, but I'm not going to go that far. Because Roger didn't know who Luffy was, bro.
Yeah.
Luffy didn't exist.
And also, he was reading the past, so he was talking about like whatever they put in the past. He was reading that reference to "I wish I was during your time."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool thought, but nah. I know that Roger would love to meet Luffy, though, if he, had knowledge of him.
If Roger saw that Luffy's dad was Dragon, he'd have been like, nah.
You ain't the one.
I do have a
I'm
question
good.
to stem from
That's
this.
definitely not
If
that.
Roger knew about Luffy, like say Marineford is happening, do you think Roger would think Luffy is Joy Boy over Ace?
Nah, I would think it was Ace though.
You still think?
Yeah.
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 I think he might switch it up. Bro.
The only
He knows.
Yeah,
like he
he
knows
knows-
about the rubbery.
Yeah, that's
you know what I
true,
mean? Like
that's
he
true.
would be like, yo, hold up. This kid out here. That's Garp's grandson?
Oh, that's true.
He doesn't know.
I think Roger he'd be like, dang Ace, it ain't you. It's him.
And they said, "What are you talking about?"
You're just gonna disappoint me again.
You weren't already not there.
Not there, now I'm not him. That's crazy, Dad. Roger and Ace.
You got me heated.
Roger and Ace have a weird conversation. That's all I'm saying. Another 2 from JD Cervantes. It says, right? I have no idea what you're referencing, JD.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yo, Lawrence, you drinking that?
Nah.
Come on.
Give me your water, Lawrence.
Another 10 from Combat Fritos. It says, if I had a nickel for every time Sanji made someone handsome by kicking them, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice.
And you still gave your 10 cents.
You get it? You get it? That was good.
Will it happen again is the question. I kind of hope it doesn't.
Ham's the emu.
Some pre-skip gag has gotta go away, right? I don't know. Maybe it happens again.
It's gonna happen in the next island. Watch.
Just some super ugly giant. That's mean.
He need to go to like where's the most ugly women in One Piece?
He's not gonna kick them though.
What, they got an island called Sacramento
Grenades.
where they have the double churros.
Alright, bro. Another 2 from John. Come on, man. Another two from Justin Monates. It says, glad Larry represented Kamabaka Kingdom this month. What? Shout out to Prime.
Who said that, bro? Who said that, bro?
It was Justin, man.
Hey, Justin, man.
Monates.
Hey, Justin, man. You better watch yourself, man.
Listen, after your comment just now, bro, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
You talking about double churros, bro. You
That-
acted it out.
It was a Charles Barkley reference from TNT. He was saying that,
Oh, you Sacramento. That's what you were
I said-
saying.
I-
You said Sacramento.
No, I didn't. I said
That's what I
Sacramento.
heard.
He said all the fat women reside in
I
Sacramento.
thought it was San Antonio.
And
Charles Barkley.
Yeah. He said that's all they got over there, fat women in Sacramento. And they eat churros. And then they started double fisting churros.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they really about
If
to
I
lose
gotta
that.
explain it, it wasn't a good joke.
They
so
really
my
about
bad.
to lose that like show, bro. I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got another 5 from 𝐴𝐸𝐻𝐴1991. It says, Blackbeard is a clone of Rocks. Ah, man. Buggy has the real will of Rocks. Crossguild will inherit the leftover warlords and a few of the supernovas, kid-in-law. I disagree with almost all of that.
Honestly, you made my stomach hurt while you saying that.
All I heard was coleslaw. With raisins in it.
Yeah.
Oh, was it potato salad with raisins?
Potatoes.
No, that's worse.
Who made the potato salad?
I can't.
What? Huh? You ain't asking. You ain't go to McDonald's asking who's on fries. All right. Got another 13 months to Yako status from Project Iceman. It says, part of me wondering if when most of the Roger Pirates were laughing at Joy Boy's message, that it was more of an insane laugh, similar to people of Jaya to Vegapunk's message, ironically. Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think it was an insane laugh.
I don't think it's like a mocking laugh that it was, or at least that's how Mocktown was.
Nah, he was legit laughing.
Yeah,
bro.
they were laughing.
Yeah, and also the way Roger spoke after just kind of spoke of admiration, you know?
Yeah.
So it was-
Admiration and disappointment. Like,
as in, yeah, he couldn't do anything. As in, I'm too early or technically too late because he wanted to be in Joy Boy's time. So
We got another 2 from Off-Brand. It says, which head do I gotta rub for a genie to come out? Come on, man.
word.
Y'all got issues, bro. Y'all got issues.
I don't know why they care so much about y'all being bald, yo. It's so weird to me.
All right. Anyway, Marv, phone calls? Let's do it. Guys, we're going to do phone calls. We have like 24 minutes. You already calling?
Is it ringing?
It ringed for a second.
Oh.
Less than a second. Oh, nice and deep like. Why do I say that? Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, what's up? It's JT.
JT!
What's up, boy?
bro?
What's going on,
I
JT?
finally made it.
For real, bro. What's up, man?
Yo, Larry, by the way, bro, it's San Antonio, not Sacramento.
Yeah, right? I know it. That's what
my
I'm trying to
bad.
tell you.
San
All right.
Antonio.
Yo,
Yeah, you talking
know
about
what?
Charles Barkley.
Good looks. Thank you.
Hey, you're good, bro. Hey, I know y'all don't get a lot of time yet. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. So what Rayleigh was saying at the end about, the youngsters figuring out themselves, do y'all kind of agree with him? Do y'all wish that the Straw Hats found this out some other way other than Vegapunk just telling them on this information?
So we kind of spoke on this earlier in the chapter where the Straw Hats are even listening to this. Like, I don't think they're registering it.
I think it
Much,
depends.
because they're going through a lot. So I don't know.
I think what's still being said isn't what we are wanting to know. I think this is just like, yo, the world is in chaos still. That's it. And it's drowning. Like, everybody's going to drown probably.
Yeah, because I know before
It's not the truth of the world. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's a truth.
it's a truth. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, because remember we talked about we would dislike it heavily if this is how it was fed to us, with that, like not cutting short their journey.
Yeah.
You know, like we would not like it at all. But this information is not too bad. I think the only one is probably really grasping some stuff because they're probably hearing it but like tuning it out because they're going through so much. I think Robin, she may be picking up some stuff because she's supposed to be the one to, like explain it. I think, especially to Luffy.
Yo, low-key, she probably knows this already.
It's possible.
Yeah, I'm
it's
serious,
possible because who knows what like poneglyphs that Vegapunk's had and read, but he got a lot of his information from O'Hara, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like how many poneglyphs has been carried to him from across the
And
world?
then she's also read more, but just hasn't spoke about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and she might not want to worry the crew.
Yeah, and also, even if they did find out, like, if the shards found out later on, I honestly wouldn't believe they're going around telling people either. Like, I can't see Luffy doing this,
he's not.
like, not going around telling you, oh, the world's gonna flood. Like, to me, I feel like this information had to be broadcasted worldwide. This would, not the ancient history, the secrets, and, you know, the name of the kingdom, and all that. No, this specifically should have been, like, this is good. This was good.
I think if Joy Boy's name gets revealed, then I'll have an issue.
Yeah.
Well, he said Joy Boy. He hasn't.
No, I'm saying
like,
his
what-
real name.
Okay.
Or like,
His last name.
I think I've been questioning myself, like if the Ancient Kingdom got said, like its real name, would I be upset because it's said in this way?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think we're past that already. He would have said it by now. To me.
I think so. Yeah, I was thinking that can we still get it? But
Maybe.
I
Because
think he had the perfect opportunity to say it already.
well, Dr. Clover was out here waiting until the last minute.
yeah.
That is the only thing, right? The whole point of this is to ignite the will of O'Hara. He was gonna say the name of the ancient kingdom, and he got clipped. So if that's how Oda wants to end the transmission with him actually saying the name, I'd be okay with it, so long as like I'm right in my theory.
There's a piece of that.
No, actually, it's like, actually going by, it's like a, what's the right word for it? I forgot it. But it's like Clover got clipped going to say it. Vegapunk's already passing and he's
He
saying
gets to say it
yeah,
afterward,
just to say
yeah.
it. That's like
I'm gonna be real, bro. Take the robot out.
yeah.
Take
How-
Iron Giant out.
How
bro.
do you feel, JT? Do you think you would rather them heard it a different way?
I think that Vegapunk, to be honest, is talking way too much. I think that, you know, honestly, let's be so for real. Luffy, even if he got this information, he probably wouldn't even care. Like, I feel like he's got dreams right now and ambitions that, you know, he never really cares about stuff like this. But I'm thinking about the other youngsters out there, like, you know, Blackbeard, Kid, Law, even though kids, you know, probably can't listen all the way down there. You know, he
refer
gonna
to
find out
Blackbeard as a
eventually.
youngster, bro?
Bro, he's a new generation, bro. I'm
mid-40s.
telling you, he's a new generation, bro. He's youngster in the game. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm thinking with the other men, dude, for real, like, cause we just figuring out, and I think that maybe this wasn't Oda's original plan. Maybe he realized that, you know, his pacing was a little bit too slow, and now he's kind of rushing to get this information out way too quickly through a Vegapunk announcement. Because I feel like we're learning way too much in this period of time, and, you know, I love it because we've been waiting for it. But I feel like the way that we got it, I don't love the aspect of how quick we're getting information and how much we're getting right now.
I mean, JT has a point.
He does, yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it's like we're a people of subject to conditioning. Oda has conditioned us for this long with this little bit of information, and I feel like because he's releasing so much of questions that we had for so long are being answered, it's like, yo, chill out. I'm not used to this. Like, this may be too much.
And Oda's also been shown to be willing to pivot from what his original thought process or game plan was, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he did it all Wano.
yeah,
All Wano.
so it is possible that this wasn't his original intent, right? But he did write it even before we got directly in Egghead that there was an incident there, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know, like how far back are we talking that he made this pivot or this change in his mind?
Yeah.
So,
But I think the question, too, is like, as a community, how much information did we expect to get from Vegapunk, and how much would satisfy us? Because this is the man who has the most information in the world. So he's going to have information that we probably don't want to know. It's the same thing with Toki. Like, if Toki said something off, we would have been like, yo, like, what the... But she doesn't have the information behind her, right? Like, she's... Like, we expected going into Egghead, seeing Vegapunk, learning all the mysteries of the world. That was his job to provide us.
and
So it's like, when do we say, all right, Vegapunk, enough is enough?
because we still technically don't know the truth about Delphros. We still don't technically know the truth about the ancient history. Yeah. We have his theories on them and like what he pieced together from some poneglyphs that he read. Like, we don't have all the information, and it's like Larry just pointed out, we needed to get something from Vegapunk. Is this enough? Is it too much?
Yeah.
Like, you have to toe that line.
I think I'm with JT. I think it's a little too like I want the Iron Giant to get taken out next chapter.
I want the name of the voice century to be the ancient kingdom to be said. Low-key. I do.
And also, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, go Jay.
No, yeah. I was also gonna add real quick, like Oda low-key doing my girl Robin dirty with this. Cause like, what is her purpose?
Yeah, that's what I brought
Like
up before.
she been reading all this. Yeah, like what Larry was saying. Like she been reading. Maybe she knows this, but we're getting it all from somebody else. So why is she even on the crew with the purpose of this if she isn't giving this information out to her crewmates at all? Like I'd rather hear it from Robin and show her value than instead of like Vegapunk.
No,
That's why he's not saying everything. Right?
I've mentioned this before.
Yeah,
and
but-
it takes away her reason, the same way Sabo takes away Dragon's reason.
But the thing, again, so this is my thing, at least with the information that we did get, like Lawrence and Lano just said, right? Robin was never going to broadcast this piece of it to the world like this. Mm-hmm. Like, if the information we're getting is for the Straw Hats to obtain their goals, for them to make a decision, that's fine. For this part of it, the world needed to know. Yeah. And there was no way the Straw Hats were going to broadcast to the world. There's no way Robin was going to be like, hey, guys, let me hit up Big News Morgan.
No, you're absolutely
right. So,
right.
This part, like that part of it, it's essential, right? If the
Essentially,
world is flooding and everyone needs to react.
Yeah.
There was no way, unless like Vivi, like, joined the crew and like used her political power to, like, that wasn't going to happen. At least not in time. So, I get what you're saying, JT. I don't think it's too much, and I don't think it takes away from Robin, because what we're getting isn't the information that we truly cared about, and it's not the information that needs, like, the Straw Hats need to get to where they need to get to. Yeah. It's just the information that pertains to the world for real.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm fine with it. And again, I still want to hear the Ancient Kingdom's name.
So when does it stop?
If he goes beyond the Ancient Kingdom's name and he starts telling us, like, like he's not theorizing anymore. So, oh, by the way, I know this for a fact happened / like, chill out with that, right? If we start getting into more details. Like, I don't want to know whether Vegapunk or Lillian was cheating.
Yo, low
for
key.
real. Like, I don't need to know that yet.
Low key, if he ends it, like, and there's a person that sits upon the empty throne, and their
cool with
name
that too.
is Emu of the Narona dynasty, I'd be like, yo,
that might be a little much.
I don't know if that's too much.
But the point is to get the world to stop being sheep underneath the world government. That's what Vegapunk's message is, right? Like, you just spoke to it in regards to, Elizabella's reaction to Lelucia. If all the other kingdoms start going, let's investigate that. Because if that really happened, and this could really happen to us, why are we paying tithes to these people? Why are we paying taxes? Why are we relying on them to govern us when they clearly don't care? They're clearly willing to clip us at any moment. So it's like, this information speaks to that, leads to those changes in thought processes. Whatever the other information is about, like, the true history, will it actually change people's minds? I don't know. But this stuff, it's like, yo, we need to start focusing up. Dragon's been telling us, the revolutionaries have been telling us stuff for years, and we've been ignoring them. Maybe we need to start taking them more seriously. Stuff like that. So I'm fine with it as it pertains to the world. And I don't think it minimizes Robin, because that's not what her mission is. Her mission is the whole truth. This isn't that. This is a section of it.
JT cooked with this question.
He did, though. He did. He got me thinking, bro. Who knew he was capable?
Why you giggle like that? Why you giggle like that, JT?
Dudes can't giggle. Dudes can't giggle nowadays. Crazy.
Oh, man.
I've been wilding off stream and one person giggles and everyone giggles.
My fault, y'all. It's good to hear from you, though, JT. It's been a while.
It is, bro.
Good to hear from y'all, too, man. Hey, Law, man. Good to see you, brother.
Good to hear from you, JT.
My dog, man. I miss you, bro.
Well, I'm right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, see you, JT.
Take care, JT.
W call, man.
W mans.
No, I kind of agree with Sebastian.
Bro, I gotta go to the bathroom, bro.
You the one drinking all that water?
I know.
You wildin', man.
You have a lot of salt?
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece dog. Who are you and how are you?
Oh man, I'm mad hype right now. I didn't think that I was gonna get through. What?
You know what? You don't sound hype enough.
What-
Where the energy at?
Well, you here. What's your name? What's your question, bro?
All right, bet. So my name is 𝙏𝐻�10. I'm a dancer from New York, and
Okay,
I had
man.
it's two things that I just wanted to say. First off, I feel like when Dragon makes his move, his first move is gonna be to fight Akainu, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like the three original admirals that fought. Luffy fought Kizaru, and he won. Aokiji fought Garp, and Garp lost. And I think that Dragon and Akainu are going to fight, and it's going to be a tie.
Okay.
And I feel like they set that up that way, and that's why they're waiting on Dragon to make his final move, because it's going to be the world government versus the Revolutionary Army. How y'all feel about that?
I like the thought process.
Yeah, it's a Monkey D family.
And I love me some Akainu, but if Dragon starts, if the first thing he does is fight a dude to a draw, pack him up, bro. I don't care if it's Akainu. Listen, if you waited all this time to make a move and your first move is a non-W, nah, bro.
He might go down as the worst fictional character ever.
Nah, bro.
I'm going to tell you why that, because right now the Gorosei are on Egghead. So now this is the best time for the Revolutionary Army to make a move right now. Like, they're about to go over there again and fight again, because you got some of your biggest hitters outside of Pangea Castle. So I feel like this is the best time right now for Dragon to make a move. Plus, he's gonna go after Kuma too, because they know that Kuma went over there.
Dragon ain't going after Kuma, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. It's over. Did you see him move after Kuma left?
I mean, he don't know where he went.
He been in the
You
same.
thought he moved.
I thought he.
You
moved.
thought he dashed. Come on, man.
He stood in that
He doesn't know
same
where
spot.
Kuma went. He doesn't know where Kuma
He
went.
got footprints in the grass for being there that long, bro.
How's he gonna chase after Kuma? He has no idea where he went.
That's funny. That's
telling you,
funny.
bro. Dragon don't know that. Yo, if Dragon really draws as, like, I'm sorry, bro. He goes down as the worst character in One Piece.
I can't go that far.
It's
bro.
like Foxy, Duval, and then Dragon.
And I'm not trying to knock a
Why you come out Duval for?
He's a bad character too, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, Duval's that random.
You can throw Hannibal in there.
What did Duval do to you?
You can throw the dude with the chest.
He helped protect the Sunny over 2 years, bro.
Who, Duval?
Duval. What is this Duval?
I mean, that was mostly Kuma.
That was Kuma, bro.
He tried, bro.
Again, somebody that's not Dragon.
Oh, man, whatever.
I'm not
But
trying to,
why wouldn't he draw with Akainu though? Because Akainu is like the head guy right now. Like, it would make sense that they draw, and it seemed like they have a real strong history with each other from all the little hints that Oda drops all the time. I feel like it would make sense that they draw.
I can see it. He got to do. He need to win that fight.
to me, I'm not trying to knock Akainu at all. Right? I still gonna be strong, but I need Dragon to be stronger than that. If after all this time you're only Akainu level strength.
See,
Yo, you gotta accurately scale Akainu,
You
bro.
being
For once in your
disrespectful.
life, you gotta accurately scale
Being
Akainu.
disrespectful. All right.
Do you think Akainu could take on any Gorosei member?
Sure.
I don't know.
Can Dragon?
That's-
Yo, Lawrence, what?
No, that's the point. I'm not saying that Dragon can, but Dragon's supposed to be on that level where he's supposed to be able to fight them.
Who said he's supposed to be at this level? Like, I don't get it, bro.
His
They
expectations.
said,
of him?
yeah, Dragon's supposed to be. Because I already put it down for example, what we're seeing with the Gorosei, you need to be a conqueror's user to fight them. Just to fight them. Especially even beat them.
Listen,
right?
if Dragons start going, I need to clinch in a fight, I'm done, bro. I might just drop One Piece right then and there, bro.
Listen,
You're not
man.
Damn.
Listen,
The
I
other
expect
thing
Dragon
that
to be strong. Oh, go ahead, my fault.
There was another thing I wanted to say. If you look at the sun symbol, I think that we know who is a part of the original tribe of people, and there's always 8 dots on the sun symbol. If you look at the sun symbol, it's like a big circle, and then there's 8 dots with the little circles around it. So I feel like the 8 dots represent the Minks, the Lunarians, the Giants, the Tontatas, the Fishmen, the Buccaneers, the Three-Eyed Tribe, and the Shandorians. And I feel like the 20 kingdoms that came against them was humans. And I think that the humans felt threatened by
The species.
Exactly. And I feel like because there's a sun god and there's all these gods, I feel like Emu or whatever gods like that they were, maybe the Gorosei were the other gods as well, they may have tricked the humans to say, oh, they're gonna take over y'all, they're gonna do something to y'all. You know what I mean? And that's how the 20 kingdoms might have gotten formed.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that was a theory I made a while back.
I think Library of Ohara has something similar about racism in One Piece and the history of what started the war.
Yeah.
But I'd say check that out. It definitely is in line with what you just said a little bit.
Sure.
You said who? Y'all the only people I watch. So it's,
Hey, you know what? You don't gotta check Library of Ohara.
I'll say this. I'll say something controversial. Listen, man, if the ancient kingdom was wilding out like that, maybe racism was a good thing.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
See, hey, y'all coming at
bro.
me.
Listen, man. Sometimes there's good racism, bro.
No, there's
Hey.
y'all went crazy.
Hey,
My
man.
son went crazy. Damn.
there's
But I appreciate y'all picking up, man. You know, I know other people wanna talk to y'all, and I'm excited I got to talk to y'all, man. Thank you for picking up. I'm a big fan of y'all.
Oh, thank
I
you for
watch y'all
calling,
every
man.
Monday.
Much love, man. You
Appreciate
say
it.
you in NY, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
light tea dancer.
Listen, man,
Y'all gotta-
we in
gotta
NJ,
look me
man.
up.
We in New Jersey, man.
Yeah, I'ma pull up.
Shout out to the brothers, man.
Yeah, you already know, East Coast.
All right, bro. Holla at you later.
Yeah, you gotta battle
All right, man.
solo, man.
All right,
Solo,
peace.
man.
Bro, I gotta go to the bathroom. Read these super chats.
Bro, Bar, we're done with calls. Yo, Larry really said there's some good racism.
this is wild, bro.
Anyway, we got another 7-month membership to Nakama status from Mr. Veg. It says, it will be stopped right before he says the name. That would just be the same thing as O'Hara. Like, if we're going to do this, do it for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's either he's not gonna say the name at all, like as in he's not even gonna bring it up, like hint to it, or he's gonna say it and then he's gonna cut off.
I say it, bro.
I agree with Sebastian.
Say my name, say my name. Anyway,
Okay.
another 5 from Dwayne L. It says, who wins in their prime, Garp or Kaido? I got Garp. I feel like most of the pod would have Garp.
I got Garp.
Garp or Kai.
Larry might be the only one that'll say Kaido, for real.
No, it'd be a really good fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, hashtag Larry eats pears, hashtag Lionel has W takes.
Oh, thank you.
All right, that's all the super chats for now. We don't have enough time to get to another call, so I do want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Like the stream if you haven't already. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. I don't know if Larry announced this on the chat already or in Discord, but we will be going live tomorrow. I think it's 6:30 p.m. to continue. I think finally finish the top 50 worst takes, or I think it's hottest takes in our Discord from 2023. So I know you guys really have enjoyed us doing those streams. We're gonna try to do it again tomorrow. But overall, like, I've had a lot of fun with them. I don't know if you guys will be free potentially, because it's not a Wednesday, it's on a Tuesday for the top, the last stream for the top 150 worst takes or hottest takes.
When is that?
Tomorrow night.
We'll see. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Y'all not coming, bro. Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
I'll let
If
you
y'all
know.
not coming, just say you not coming.
I'll let you know.
Depends on the time, bro.
I think it's gonna be 6:30. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we did get another super tag. It says Larry's pirate name, Larry L takes. Hashtag good races. Yo, that's amazing. Larry L takes is great, bro. Oh man.
Yes.
Oh shoot. You think he makes it back in time to close this out?
He got
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Better wash his hands.
Better wash his hands. I don't play that.
Don't touch me.
What if he hugs you?
Yo, shout out to Nerd Taku again, man, for the
Yeah,
gifts.
thank
These are
you.
dope.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking them to your fire. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't.
Got an arm wrestle.
Yeah, I can keep that. The Conakry does look cool, though. I ain't gonna lie. It does look pretty cool. It's alright.
When you start collecting it,
Bro, I have a Guernica one that I got from MomoCon. It's so dope. You know who Guernica is?
No.
He's the white CP0 guy with the white mask. The one that jumped in the way between Luffy and Kaido.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was super cheap at MomoCon, so I grabbed it. It was cool.
What is MomoCon?
It's a anime convention in Atlanta.
Why is it called MomoCon?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. There's a bunch of different cons. DreamCon. That's the only one.
I thought
I got. Where's the Dreamcast?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought the same place.
No, it's either Gamecast or. I can't afford it.
I can't afford it. Oh man, they said how we
A
rank.
few moments later.
No, it's Gamecast and Dream. No,
I don't know, bro.
GameCube and Dreamcast, and he said it. Oh,
Just watch the movie, man.
nah, I'm not watching it.
Larry taking mad long, bro.
Yeah.
We just filibustering now. Dead air. Marv, what you got to say, bro? You got anything? How'd you like the chapter?
I didn't read the chapter.
Why you? What's wrong with you, man?
but it's GameCube Dreamcast.
There you go.
There we go. Larry back. You wash your hands, man.
I did.
The chat saying you didn't wash your hands.
I did. My bad. I had to wait.
Somebody was in there?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Did they watch their hand? No, stop.
They dapped you up when you came out?
I decided to pull the Lawrence, wash my hands first,
That's right.
because I had to wait, and then. Yeah.
What?
But anyway.
Should always
Keep
wash
going.
your hands before and after you use the bathroom.
Keep your hands clean at all times.
All right. Anyway.
We don't have any more super chats.
Oh, all right.
But we did get a great pirate name for you. It's Larry L. Takes. The L in the middle.
Anyway. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of That One Piece Talk. Please join our, subscribe to our second channel if you want to catch the chapter readings. We'll also be posting like other videos on there, I think, until the algo comes back to our side. But thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the gifts, Nurtaku. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you to everybody that became members as well. Thank you for everybody that liked the video. Thank you for the people that are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts that give us 5 stars and leaves a nice comment. We appreciate you guys greatly.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it. I told them that we're going to be going live tomorrow about the...
Oh,
Hottest takes, yeah.
Hottest takes, the final part. Yeah. So catch us tomorrow live as well, me and Seb. But other than that, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel. Seb.
And this is That One Piece Talk. Jana! That is true. That is true. I really don't ever call Lionel Lawrence. It's always the other way around.
I don't know if I've ever done that either.
It's mostly.
Yeah, people call me
Lawrence.
yeah, most people call me Lionel.
I just call him Lawrence so you can feel better. Top fingers. You guys got these.
Yeah, those are cool.
Not too high. Pretty well close.
It's an ass whooping if I ever seen one.
Alright, we're good.
So, you guys want these? Do you want them or not?
I mean, I don't really have room for it. I'll take it. I think you guys are much space.
You said you wanted the G5? Yeah.
I mean, I'll take the cat if you want.
I already have Big Mom.
No, you're good set.
You don't want the cat?
That's a G5. I'll take both, bro. But which one do you want?
So I'm gonna give it a look, bro. I don't want it. You got a duck?
I'll take
Was that a bear?
I'm not having this box.
Oh, bro, box. Hey.
Let me keep the box. Just holding these two right now is stupid.
What's in the box?
There's a tissue.